Cheesecake! I love your name. Thanks for coming. Yay! Okay. Thanks for coming. I suddenly got so many new followers. I'm just like now I have to be entertaining. I'm gonna do my best. Okay. So we are doing Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Lemonade. Yeah, your name's great. Cheesecake. It's like I always love punny names and like cheesecake is even better cause I also like cheesecake as like a food. Hi Fondo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My name is kind of a pun too, but you have to try and guess out what word is supposed to refer to. what word is based off. And then so we are gonna do Ace Attorney Chronicles today. We are on the second game. So we are just starting out the third case. Oh, wrong controller. I was holding on to my Xbox controller. Okay. We're just starting out like the third case now, so I'm not sure what to expect. Let's just get started. Woohoo! Now I feel the pressure to be entertaining. I will ganbatte. The great departed soul. Oh, his voice. Have you suddenly the pressure because have you suddenly seen how many followers we have? the whole afternoon, my Twitter was like blowing up. I'm just like, oh shit. I mean, of course, I'm happy. I'm super happy, but I'm just like, oh no. Now I gotta do my best. Now, it feels a bit more legit. No, terrible catastrophe. Like someone, I was gonna say did someone die or something, but this is an AA game, so like definitely someone died. I will 加油 to stream. Yeah, great. I got so much done today, so it's good. Prepared my commissions details, so now I can, well, I won't say take it easy, but like I just gotta like wait for commission to come in. Hopefully some come in, I guess. money that any money from commissions will go towards funding my new custom PC. Well, speaking of custom PC, one of my parts, I mentioned in a previous stream last time that one of my PC parts went missing it got missing. Yeah, the courier kind of lost the parcel, right? So the replacement part they sent out arrived today. I have no idea what it is. Only my friends helping him build the PC, so he will know what it is, but I have absolutely no idea what it is. Okay, something tells me one of these two guys on screen is gonna die. Oh, steam engine and electric power, huh? Hello, friend. Oh, you mean my PC part? Yeah, PC part is here. The Ryzen thing is here now. Huh? Ships will sprout wings like what? Airships? Thank God. Whoa, how's needy streamer overdose though? Like gameplay wise, how is it? I'm also considering getting it, but maybe since my backlog of games is too high right now, maybe not immediately, but I might get it in the future. Needy streamer. Interesting, huh? Like you got a money, like Doki Doki, right? I never actually played Doki Doki, you know. Like I know the memes about it, but I never played myself. Fever Dream. Is it? Fever Dream. I mean, I just know you gotta manage the IRL and on internet personalities, right? So I think it's horror though. I mean, I find Doki Doki is not really scary because it's more like psychological horror rather than like horror. Gameplay for them. Oh really? Oh shit, really? A man with beam. Disassembled by pulse of high voltage. So I'm just reading what's going on right now. A man will be disassembled by a pulse of high voltage electricity and beamed to another location. Is current modern technology even possible of doing that right now? Never mind technology in like the 1800s. Yeah. I wanna try get some horror games as well. I have like Phantasmo in my account, but I wanna find a few people play it with. Psych horror. Wait, there's a you read first incident like there's like the several or something. Okay, something tells me this guy is gonna kick the metaphorical and physical and bucket. He's totally gonna kick it, isn't it? He's totally gonna kick it. All the flags are being raised right now. 18 plus. When you say 18 pluses, right? Doki Doki or needy streamer overdose. I mean, I get both are kind of yabai, but like which the one you're referring to right now? Oh, for science, indeed. Incredible journey through the air, he says. Niche streamer. Okay. It sounds super interesting though. Like, wow, what a way of pulling switches. That guy feels like, oh shit. Oh bro. Oh yikes. Ah! I don't know about space. Maybe it's more like shards of meat or something. If the machine blew up, it's not gonna be pretty. As in, 18 plus. I heard that there is literally zero good ends for that game, so I suppose it is to some extent 18 plus. Censored there. Okay, my guess is the guy either got electrocuted to death or he got blown up. Very gorily. Capitalism. You're wrong. Space has already been corrupted by capitalism. There are people out there selling plots of lands on planets and selling stars. Okay, fair enough. In the 1800s, he wasn't. Yes. In the 21st century, it is totally been dominated by capitalism. Now that everyday character, yeah, it's just a matter of to what extent. What else for breakfast? Talking about again? Today's paper is full of news about the Great Exhibition again. Ah yes, the Great Exhibition. I like to go sometime. Space is full of trash. Yeah. Space is super full of trash because people decided if we can't have landfills because they take up space and we can't burn things because they pollute the environment, how about we throw the trash up into space where it's ever expanding? That's why. That's why. Yeah. They basically don't really care about what happens to space because they're just like, well, no one's going to see it anyway. so and they think that if the trash ever starts falling down towards the atmosphere again, chances are you'll probably burn up before it hits the land / ocean anyway. So they just like whatever. Then I bet the rocket they don't really care though. I bet they just like flinging out the window or something. The spaceship window. You're not you yourself today, you seem very down. Don't you agree, Holly? When does this take place? Does this take place like before or after Susato-san goes back to Japan? Not like trash. Yeah, we are. I mean, at the moment now we can't regret it because we are not affected by it enough. But in the future, as always, our great grandchildren will be cursing us to hell. Just like how right now we are cursing our great grandparents for using up so much fossil fuels. Yep. But then they're like, oh, what a great invention, and now we know, no, it's not a great invention at all. Not sustainable. Bad for the environment. Bad for the space environment. Holmes looks dead. Holmes looks super dead. His violin string just snap again or what? Hey, what? I also here? He's like gonna throw down. Oh yes. my voice is naturally like this. I'm not faking it. I have like the squeakiest voice I ever know. I have not seen anyone / heard anyone with a natural squeakier voice than me. with a naturally squeakier voice than me. Squeak. I can do like a very high red squeak, but my mic will probably explode. Oh yeah, we come down for breakfast in Shom's apartment every day, don't we? Like in Vim, so much I didn't notice your presence. He also resorts to saying slash. I mean, I never actually like noticed this until now, but I use a lot of like I verbally say a lot of like computer terminology, like thank you, yes. Finally, if my voice does not sound professional IRL, at least is a highlight when you're streaming. Finally, a strength for my voice. God, I could deduce the reason perfectly well with some simple observations. I'm here for breakfast. You can deduce I'm here for breakfast. Yes, for example, your tousled hair this morning or an unruly spike. But it's always like this. It's always like this. Clearly, it can be deduced. Therefore, that let me stop you there, Mr. Shomes, because I think I can see where this is going. My hair always looks like this. It always has. Ever since we first met, in fact. And this dialogue has been repeated in the previous case as well. Oh really? How interesting. It just doesn't look like a haircut as such, I suppose. Thanks again. Sean's right. Sean's memories only last like 3 minutes. It crossed my mind recently that it's been 6 months now. 6 months since Susato-san left, or 6 months since we came here? Ask me for fun feet pic. Why is it always specifically the feet? So did after Susato-san went back to Japan, since he's forbidden from working in court. Yeah, why is it always specifically a feet though? Like if you think about it, right? Why not fingers pics? Why not like ears pic or something? Why is it always feet? I mean, I get that fetishes are what fetishes are, but you think the fetishes will be a bit more varied or something. I would ask for bicep pics. Tell me biceps. So I'll be wondering how much longer I'm going to be banned. I don't know, forever? Oh, well, that would explain why you seem rather glum. Also, it's not like that. It's not like a permanent ban or something. But I say that I'm due and say they don't care. I mean, can you, if you're to look at feet, can you really tell what gender feet they are anyway? What or like what gender the person the feet belongs to? I mean, like I know some guys with like really pretty feet, you know, and I know quite a few girls with like quite like white buff looking feet as well. So I'm just like, maybe that's why it doesn't matter to them, because it's all the you can't really tell anyway. My feet are like quite white, so they could probably be like mistaken for like guys' feet, to be honest. Biceps are good. I went on a long spell about biceps the other day. And this game has like a prime example of fine biceps in the prosecutor. What's the matter with the Shoms today? He seemed even more down in the dumps than me. Indeed. Did his buddy's string snap again? I know, and the great exhibition is open. You think he'd be excited? I wanna go. Oh, why don't we all go see it together? I want to, of course I do, but I can't. Not for the time being. Is that why he's so mad? Why not? Big case? Why not? Because I'm a great detective after all. So I'm embroiled in some tricky case that you can't be distracted from. Is that it? I don't remember hearing that you're working on a case, Hurley. ... I suppose I should try to find out what's going on. Indeed. Speak to us, Shoms. He went 6 months ago. Let's do a refresh. Half a year ago now, I took on the defense of a young girl in a trial heard at the Old Bailey. What at first seemed like a simple case of murder that took place at a London pawnbrokery. Oh, they are refreshing the last case of the first game right now. Me lucky G playing. Oh yeah, have fun in D&D. Yeah. Well, my D&D is tomorrow, so okay, the bicep we DM them for bicep pit. I am very particular about the kind of biceps I like. For me, like I like biceps that are not like the super buff kind. I like those slim but defined biceps. Very important. Like you gotta see like a little bit of the bone through the arm, the outline of the bone through the arm. So you can't be too muscular, but at the same time you gotta have enough muscle that you can clearly see the curve of the biceps and the triceps. I'm very particular about this. Biceps, upper arms are the best. Yes. I mean, I actually wouldn't really call this like a fetish, but it's like a visual slash artistic fetish. Like I ain't gonna like harass people over this, but like I love appreciating a good upper arm and bicep. Turned out to be one part of a much more far-reaching plot that involved the British government. During the course of the trial, it was found that I made an unavoidable yet at the same time unforgivable mistake. Stares respectfully indeed. Stares extremely respectfully. No insult intended to all biceps. It's just a preference. Words fail me. This situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, my lord. Yes, sir. I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial. Of course, my lord. Yeah, so what happened in the case they are referring to is that he presented in order to trap the culprit, he presented a piece of evidence that he wasn't aware was forged. At the time he presented it, he wasn't aware that it was forged. But then he owned up to it. It was his assistant that forged the evidence. Not well, in a way on purpose, in a way not on purpose. But either way, she was the one who did it and gave him the evidence, and he didn't know that it was forged by her. Then we found out through the trial, but it was only through this evidence that the culprit basically admitted that he committed the crime. So we still caught him, but because we are not legally allowed to use like false evidence, right? So we got our badge revoked for like a while. Yeah. I thought I had to spend my time in research and study, so that's what I've been doing. Here I have, haven't you, Bruno? This is so cute. Reading all those big fat tomes of British law up in your room, and the notes about Shom's old cases. Brewing Iris, so special blends of tea. Fetching my daily bread for me. Are we like errand boy now? He becomes something of a manservant around here. Calling him a manservant is even ruder than calling him an errand boy. Start on a silverware next, Master Naruto. Oh my god, I'm really like his mate or something. Well, I'm thinking of going to ask the powers that be to reconsider. How's the cases going? Hello! Not so bad. We just started the second game's third case, so I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen in this case, but I suspect a machine blew up and that killed someone. We will find out. I'm looking forward to it though. My friend said the next case is super fun. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, let me see if I can zoom in. Thanks for coming, by the way. Let me just zoom in for a while so you guys can see my model. I didn't know what. Let me real quick. Okay. I'm not ending the game. Don't worry. Let me just so that easier for you to see. Yeah. Okay. Where am I? Ah, here it is. Okay. Lock. Okay. You can see fangs indeed. Teeth. Okay, let me go back to size. I think it was roughly this size. I don't know. I have to adjust the scaling again later. Thank you. I drew the art myself, by the way. the art was done by me. It was not rigged by me, but I did the art. Okay, I think maybe like a little. Where is? Yeah. Just shrink it down a little. I think is it the size it was? Can you just shift it out a little bit? No, wrong one. Adjusting. Okay, shift it out a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Hey, okay. Specifically, Lord Strongheart at the British Supreme Court on Whitehall. Lord Strongheart. Oh shit, the guy's scary. We saw him like once. He's freaking scary and super sus. But don't know what's up with him yet. The delightful Lord Chief Justice. Not my favorite fellow. Indeed, same. He's not mine either, but he's the man I have to talk to. He's the only one who can grant permission for me to start working in the courts again. I came to Britain to become the best lawyer I could. And I can't do that just sitting around here. I shy. Look at. Ta-da! Yeah, bye. every time new people come, I always show them my 小白. 小白 is watching. Yeah, I have a hairstyle change also. Ta-da! Twin tails. But I like to play Ace Attorney with my hat because it feels more formal this way in the courthouse. The Great Exhibition. The whole of London has been swept up in this great exhibition, hasn't it? The most advanced science, the most modern technology, the finest works of art and feats of engineering. For the next 6 months, our capital will be showcasing these things, and the world will be watching. The world will be watching you blow up. Oh, do you know that what I like to do? I like to look down London from one of those lovely balloons. Oh, that'll be fun. Hot air balloon. Look down on. Do you mean those things fly? Yes, of course. They fly high in the sky and don't even need wings to do it. All you need is hot air. For science. But how? How does hot air have anything to do with flying? It makes no sense. Welcome to hot air balloons. I can't understand it at all. Wait, I'm thinking of hot air balloons. Oh yeah. What I'm thinking of probably blimps. When were blimps invented? I feel like weren't they already invented in the 18th century? Or is this game set even before that? I'm not very sure about the timeline of historical invention stuff. Like I won't call it like a fetish as well, but I also like seeing like fangs on characters, like especially if it's like vampires are one things, but when characters have that one little tooth, it's super cute. I have 2 teeth though, up both on the upper incisors. Weirdly enough, IRL, I have 1 fang, but it is a lower fang. So it's not the cute anime girl fang, but yeah. That's true of a lot of new scientific discoveries. Most people can't understand them at first. But in 100 years' time, all these things will be just common knowledge. I suppose they might be. Mind you, some of the science being demonstrated seems very questionable. To be honest, most of science is questionable until it becomes commonplace. Something went wrong on the open experimentation stage yesterday. Apparently, there was a huge explosion. That's our case, isn't it? Still, I wish I'd seen it though. I'd love to see how bad some of these camp experiments really are. Honestly, same. If something exploded, I want to see how big the explosion is. Save the innocent 10-year-old girl. I mean, you don't need to be a certain age to appreciate good explosions. See here, every page of this paper carries some article or some other about the Great Exhibition. But the brighter things shine, the darker the shadows that are cast behind them. Personally, I find myself drawn to the darkness, to the impenetrable. That is my proper atmosphere. Wow, so truly bio. The Great Exhibition newspaper has been entered into the court record. Shadows cast behind. Is that a metaphorical way of referring to the back page of the paper? Oh, so we should take a look at it, huh? First, this guy kick it, did he? This guy here, Pepe guy this time. Pepe guy like means it's not very good, right? Is it like your internet service provider, or is it just or is it like something going on your country? Because SG is quite small, so usually when we're having internet problems, right, it might be a case of the entire country. Every article on the front page is news about the Great Exhibition. Public experiments to demonstrate brand new scientific ideas, cultural exhibits from around the globe. It's also positive and hopeful about the coming century. We must all go to sleep properly before too long. Can we turn around and... The Reap... What? Wait, you say Reaper, do you mean Lord Zeeks? So many glowing reports about the Great Exhibition and everything that's going on here. That is rather gloomy looking one there is. What? Same. Wait, what? Is that Lord Zeeks who got attacked or something? Eh! It is! Isn't it? It's Lord Zeeks. That's Lord Van Zeeks, indeed! There's only one person in this game called the Reaper. This must be what Mr. Sholmes is talking about. So Mr. Sholmes is now on like... And he has to investigate who tried to shank Lord Zeeks of all people. Lord Zeeks of all people who flings wine glasses like no tomorrow. Does he know anymore, I wonder? Huh. Oh dear. Thank you. Thank you. When I was... So my eyes are, they're green, right? But they're... Who dares to talk like Zeeks? Same. Who freaking dares? I can't believe... Number one, like, how dare they? Number two, like they actually had the balls to attack Lord Zeeks. Yeah, when I was like doing my art, right? I was debating between like silver hair. I was gonna go for orange hair at first to fit like the Halloween theme, but then like orange hair was too attention grabbing, so I went with like silver instead. So white hair now. I'm super old. Not really, but yeah. More importantly, rather than like how dare you attack Lord Zeeks? It's just like you attack Lord Zeeks and you expected to escape unscarred. You mean Lord Zeeks didn't just like skewer you through himself? Man, how gloomy mood. I wouldn't be surprised if Lord Zeeks just send them to the hospital or something. like call an ambulance, but it's not for me. Are you investigating a particularly tricky case at the moment, Mr. Sholmes? You could say that, I suppose. Nothing more to add? That's not like you. Yeah, he's so talkative normally. Shh. Quiet, Mr. Naruhodo. We must not discuss it here. You never know who might be listening. Is it that suspicious? You're acting very strangely, Hurley. What do you mean, Iris? Well, usually, he's a blabbermouth, that's what. The more mysterious and complicated a case is, the better Hurley's mood. I mean, I guess if you're a detective, you want an interesting case. Is it really a case that's bothering you? Shoom. Iris, please. You mustn't exercise your astute powers of observation and deduction on me without invitation. Remember what I always say. Put yourself in the shoes of the individual about whom you're making deduction. Are you trying to... I mean... It feels like Sholmes is actually trying to give her like parental advice, which is actually kind of legit advice. But Sholmes is being very sus right now, so I don't blame Iris at all. You say that, do you? You, Mr. Sholmes, who's constantly deducing things about people. Never mind. Once I have a cup of tea, I must make my way at once to the crime scene. So Sasuga British. That was a deep sigh. The Reaper attack? How? Who? Why? What? When? He said in the paper that Lord Zeeks was attacked. That's terrible. You know the legend of the Reaper of the Bailey of the Cause, don't you? Only too well, in fact. Yes, Prosecutor Baroque Van Zeeks. Kanpai! Cheers! Cling! They say that if the Reaper is the persecutor in the case, there's no salvation for whoever's in the dock. Screw your frog face! Screw your frog face! You got what you got. You got what you deserve and more. Even if the defendant is found not guilty, he deserved that. So, Ikemen. Super Ikemen. Like calm, dandy face. full of darkness hidden within his soul. Once the Reaper has someone in his sights, you ain't gonna. I don't know actually. Like I only got affiliate last night, and I was busy putting up my commissions page today actually, so I haven't really taken a look at what I can do. I will take a look at it over the weekend and figure out what I can do for affiliate. Yeah. And I can put emotes now as well. So time to get arting. Time to draw my own emotes and redeems. I don't. Yeah, just last night. We were before our stream last night. We were only like one follower away. So we posted on Twitter like, can we get a boost please? And then like it exploded, and now suddenly we got like 20 followers in like 12 hours. Yeah. So affiliate this is the first stream we are streaming as a affiliate streamer. So thank you. Yes. Yeah, I was one and a half month or so. Okay, about one and a half months. Yeah, affiliate. So we gotta go like take a look at what we can do for it. I will look into redeems and like maybe like what's the word for it? Peter. Thank you. Yeah. It unexpectedly blew up like I went for breakfast this morning, and it had like maybe like three retweets or something. 3 retweets and a couple of like hearts. And then I ate breakfast with my mom, and it was like a 1 hour long breakfast. And then I opened up my phone again, and suddenly I had like 20 retweets and like 30 new follows. I'm just like, what is going on? So scary. This is the first time something has gone viral. The algorithm is the Twitter algorithm is doing something. Once the Reaper has someone in his sights, one way or another, that person's time left on Earth will be short. I mean, but Natsume-san survived, so Natsume-san lives a long life. London's finest rogues always find ways around the law. They'll stop at nothing to secure an acquittal at trial. And that's where lockseats come in. Falsifying evidence, paying sham witnesses, threatening jurors, bribing judges. You mean the frog face? You mean the frog face? But even such devious tactics as these cannot save them from the hand of the Reaper. As you've experienced yourself, haven't you, Mr. Naruhodo? I mean, Natsume-san got away twice, so... Yes, I've seen the Reaper's retribution at work. Many of these criminal rogues are reckless and quite unafraid to die. If a leader amongst their fraternity is seen to have been taken by the Reaper, retaliation like this does occur. I see. So it's like some vengeance. I will get you on behalf of my Aniki, something like that, huh? Really, the capital has a never-ending supply of such scoundrels. So, do you mean Lord Benzix has been attacked like this before? This isn't the first time. It does sound like it. He did say. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, they did also mention that like a lot of people go after him looking for revenge. So I guess it's like this isn't the first rodeo basically. He's quite an accomplished combatant, you know. I know. You know that Lord Zig's character design was inspired by you know the queen's guards, whatever you call them. Those yeah, I forgot what the name for it is, but this game has an art book inside, right? So I went to look at the character design notes, and like apparently Lord Zig's design was inspired by the queen's guards and knights combined. So like you can fight, man. You can swing a sword or rapier or whatever it is. doesn't take these attacks lying down. Although, it seems that his assailants were armed with guns this time. Oh shit! Oh my goodness, is he alright then? Is Lord Benzik's hurt? If it's hurt, I will punch their eyes out, I swear to God. My dear fellow, huh? Oh, I know. I suppose. Well, in the article here it says, as to what of Lord Benzik that he conditioned, all will be revealed in tomorrow's morning edition. What is this? What is this? It is like stay tuned for next episode or something. It is like weekly anime now or something. Ah, I see. Well, we shall have to be patient then. No, I can't wait until tomorrow. In that case, you shall have to inquire with somebody in the know. But who? Lord Zix himself? Lord Strongheart, perhaps? I don't want to, but I suppose. Nice meeting you, internet. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Go sorting out your internet is more important. Yeah, maybe if you get onto it, maybe you'll find the source of it. Nonetheless, thanks for coming. Even if it was a short while, thanks for coming. It was fun chatting with you. Maybe we can next time. No pressure, it's always fine. But I usually stream around this time most days. So, okay, bye bye. Thanks for coming. Lozzie is so pop newspaper using his pusher. I know, right? I freaking know, right? I guess he's kind of like London's idol now. Hi Harry! Yeah, a bunch of people popping one at a time. Hi Harry! New case. Our Lord Zix has been attacked. What time is it there? Right now it's 10:30 p.m. But usually we'll stream at like 9 to 9:30. We'll start streaming at 9 to 9:30 p.m. So but it's not definite, so it's better to check our Twitter for like our stream schedule. But we for like the more precise timing of when we start streaming, but it is usually around this time. Yes. How close? Logic idol concert when? If I'm not mistaken, my friend said that Lord Zix like Japanese Seiyu is Suda Ken. So if it is Suda Ken, there's some fine deep voice singing. We'll get there, man. Oh, 10:23 p.m. Oh yeah, we're the same timing then. Yeah, we're the same timing. We're actually running like the same time zone then. +8. Must be leaving now. Yes, understood. See you later, Mr. Shoms. Ha! You really are a shameless liar sometimes, my dear fellow. What? You seem to put me off my guard and follow me, don't you? Well, you will be wasting your time. Are we going to tail him? The thought hadn't crossed my mind, but now I'm wondering where you're going. We can totally tail him. Ha! Well then, see you later indeed. Ta-da! Listen to him. Okay, yeah, thanks for coming. If you gotta go, don't worry about it. Go fix your internet. It's more important. If internet is down, you can't do many things. I would die without internet for one day, to be honest. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Listen to him. He's still laughing on his way out the door. Oh, so cute. She's got a new outfit. So cute. She looks like Mickey Mouse. She looks like Purple Mickey Mouse. Oh no, this is the first time I've seen her wear this. Oh, Iris, what are you wearing? I've got changed to go to the Great Exhibition. You're going to take me? Oh, yes, we will take you. Hidden Mickey. This is so cute. Her dress is like so fluffy. What? But I was just about to go to the Supreme Court. We can do that later. You're gonna take me there then. What is this? This is a threat. She's pointing a gun at you. She's like, you better take me or else. Alright, fine. Just lower that weapon. Will you? It's like a smoke bomb gun. Of course. And after the Supreme Court, then we'll go to see the Great Exhibition. You gotta dress up all fine to go to a huge public space. Same. Lord Chief Justice Office. I don't like this guy. This guy is oozes sus. Yeah. Yeah, there's something definitely up with him, but I don't know what that is. Lord Chief Justice Office. It's been about 6 months now since I was last here. But some things never change, like the sense of foreboding I always seem to feel in this place. Oh? Oh, so cute! She's such a kid. I mean that in like the best way possible. That is so cute. Doesn't seem to be bothering Iris at all though. She's happily reading over there. Oh, I love this place. I always find so many interesting books here. I mean, that's true. There are a lot of books. Of course, I was forgetting that you had been here before. The time we came here 6 months ago. Iris is so cute, right? She's super cute. It's like she's very intelligent, she's very mature, but at the same time she's still very distinctively a kid. So she's got like the best of like both worlds. kid and adult. When Susato-san was given news that she was to return to Japan. Ah, I understand you wish to speak with me. I don't want to, but I have to. Oh, Lord Strongheart. I trust you have been keeping well? This guy. Let's see. Since you've arrived and requested an audience, it's been 4 hours, 32 minutes and 26 seconds. I'll keep you waiting a while. Wait, we waited for him for 4 hours? Are you kidding me? Oh no, not at all. What do you mean not at all? That's just a waste of time. The worst. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but the latest I've ever been to like a meetup before was like 2 hours late. This guy is late for 4 hours. I like nothing more than standing around staring into space like hell. Good to know. Good to know that doesn't appear to bother him at all, right? Mel Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of London. He's the man who allowed me to start practicing as a defense lawyer when I arrived in Britain as a student. You need only savor the air for a moment in this grand office to understand his preeminent status. As you will be aware, the Great Exhibition of London is now underway at last. We're extremely busy as a result, policing the grounds, guarding the new technologies, dealing with petty crime, getting Lord Zix shanked. And furthermore, as of next month, we shall open the International Forensic Science Symposium. Oh, I've not heard about that. Investigating authorities from 40 countries around the globe will be taking part, including from your own land. Nice to know. Forensic science in the future, the world must embrace it. It is, but it doesn't sound right coming from you. As we're the hosting nation, I have much to do. And it is my highest priority. If others must wait for my attention as a result, so be it. Well, it's nice to know where I stand. So, you wish to consult with me? Of course, I can very well imagine what this is about. Thank you for agreeing to this meeting, my lord. I want to be allowed to start working as a defense lawyer again in court. That's what brought me here today. But actually, there's something else playing on my mind as it happens. You know, just take a deep breath and come up with it. The 10-year-old kid has got more guts than you. Maybe she has more guts precisely because she's a 10-year-old kid. Permission to work. I actually came here today to ask for your permission. Go on. 6 months ago, my right to work in court as a lawyer was revoked and I was told to spend my time studying. Obviously, I'm very sorry for what happened. But the thing is, it made me understand what it really means to defend somebody under the rules of a foreign justice system. Among us? Among us! He's the imposter. I'm pretty sure he's the imposter equivalent of this game, but I have no idea how and why and what. And I desperately want another go. Please, permit me to enter the courtroom again. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? Here it comes. I'm sure you haven't forgotten your position here, have you? At best, you are a substitute for your compatriot. This was never your intended role. I mean, yeah, but you were the one who agreed to let us take the place, so what gives, man? If you're gonna say now that we don't deserve to be here, then you should have made the judgment to let us be here in the first place. The Japanese government actually sent my best friend on the study tour, not me. It should have been Kazuma. Yes, Aniki! He was so determined to bring change to our own justice system at home. That was his calling. Shoom! If that tragic accident hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here in this office now. Aniki! Mr. Asogi was my best friend, you see. That's why I can't leave it unfinished. I have to fulfill his calling for him. His calling, as you say. Has it never occurred to you that perhaps you know nothing of his true calling? We don't! But that doesn't mean we can't work as a lawyer anyway. Sorry, the mission with which the young law student was charged. What do you suppose it really was? What do you mean, mission? It's not making any sense. ... Never mind. I've read all the reports you have submitted over the past 6 months. It's clear to me that you regret your actions and have been studiously obeying your revised instructions. Do you mean? As of this moment, I reinstate your license to practice law here in Great Britain. Hell yeah! We did it! We can see Lord Zix again after 6 months in-game. 6 months in-game. Thank you so much. That's wonderful news, you know. In fact, I believe I had the perfect case to mark your comeback. A curious affair. You'll consider it, I hope. He's not gonna give me another case where the culprit is defendant again, is he? Of course, please tell me more. Wait, you shouldn't be so eager because you never know what shit that guy is going to make you defend next. You describe it as a curious affair? Yes, that's right. I believe it was reported in the press. Are you aware that there was a serious accident at the Great Exhibition yesterday? Oh, no. Yes, I read about it. A professor from Germany tried to carry out a crazy experiment. Let me see. How was it described? Super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, I think. Instantaneous kinesis? As in moving things with a click of the fingers? That's right. It's just what my herbal blends need. A dash of devil may care. I don't give a fuck, basically. Basically, TLDR, YOLO it. Whatever this serious accident was exactly, it clearly captured Iris' imagination. It's an unfortunate business. A large explosion engulfed the public experimentation stage and a man lost his life. Yep, to the shock and surprise of absolutely no one. A certain Mr. ODS Man? What's the pun from ODS Man? The Yes Man? An investor and a well-known figure in society. A large explosion? A man died? The man responsible for the experiment was Professor Halbert Harebrain. Harebrain! Harebrain! Oh no, what a... No wonder he caused an accident, his harebrained. He was detained immediately after the incident and is due to appear in court tomorrow. That's fast! The pun strike again, right? Sasuga Ace Attorney. It's not Ace Attorney about puns. On the charge of murder. What? Murder? Well, yeah, someone died. Now you think about it. Wonder why it's murder and not like negligence or manslaughter or something. Murder implies that he planned to kill someone. Negligence implies that it's an accident, which is more like what it sounds like right now. And manslaughter is when you killed someone but you didn't intend to do it, like on the spur of the moment, basically. So, wonder why it's specifically murder. If you intend to take on his defense, you should hurry to meet him at the prison. There is very little time left for you to carry out any kind of investigation. In short, you will find out everything you need to know in the court itself. The Great Exhibition, a scientific experiment gone wrong, and murder? A few out of my death before I even started. Still, we should go to the prison straight away then and try to meet this German professor. Don't you think? Definitely. Ah, yes. One more thing about the case. When he says one more thing, I'm really like feeling this sense of like ominous foreboding. There's a connection with our mutual acquaintance, the Reaper. Oh, with Lord Benzix? How? He's the prosecutor, maybe? Forensic Science Symposium. All sorts of conferences have been taking place around the world to coincide with the Great Exhibition. And next month, the largest and most important of them all will take place at last. The International Forensic Science Symposium. It does seem as though criminal investigation needs to embrace scientific methods, doesn't it? Exactly. Ugh. London, the global epicenter of culture, science, and wealth, now has a population exceeding 6 million. That's a lot of people. Isn't that more than Singapore? Sadly, crime in the capital is growing at a similarly startling rate. So it's imperative that we use the latest scientific methods to investigate and resolve cases as efficiently as possible. Which is what's known as forensic science, isn't it? Exactly, the future of policing. Policing? 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 Regrettably, however, Britain is currently dragging its feet when it comes to the adoption of forensic methods. Oh dear, that's alarming. Exactly, it's extremely alarming. It keeps shocking poor Iris. If I were Her Majesty's Attorney General, you can be sure the numbers of crimes committed and resolved in London would be very different to the current figures. And I can cite 12 solid arguments and 223 individual reasons to support my claim. Wow, so impressive. I pachi for you. Sorry? By way of apology for keeping you waiting earlier, I shall detail everyone now. No, don't waste another 4 more of my hours. What? Oh, how fascinating. It all began 15 years ago. I was... Oh no, we are blacking out. It all fades to the light. Oh no. And that more or less sums up my feelings on the matter. In the simplest of terms, of course. Simple, he says. Yeah, so extreme. This guy is crazy. How long do you think he talked for? 10 hours? Essentially, to formally establish a forensic investigation division within Scotland Yard. That is my mission. Oh, right. Yes. Simple terms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we stopped listening. We stopped listening like 1/4 of the way in. It's wonderful. Exactly. Wonderful is precisely what it will be. Even Iris isn't listening to him anymore. Oh, is it over? Do you learn anything useful? Iris doesn't give a shit at all. Iris isn't even trying to pay attention. I actually drifted off for the most part. He's surprisingly ardent about forensic science. Yeah, I wonder why he didn't become like a forensic investigator instead. Yeah, and since they want me to talk about Locke Z's, when Iris not paying attention, I know, right? I mean, like we literally wiped it out there. So since they want me to ask about Lord Zix so much. Have you seen this? A report of the overwhelming success of the Great Exhibition? Of course. No, not that. The story on the back page. What story? The Reaper attack. Ah, that. You enjoyed some victories in court against my #1 prosecutor, have you not? Poor Mr. Reaper. What happened to him? Indeed, what happened to him? Is he in the hospital? He fine? Did he shank someone back? No, obviously he's not killed. We still have 2 more cases to go in the game, you know. There's no need for concern. Lord Benzix will not be so easily dispatched, I assure you. Yeah, it's literally the meme of like call the ambulance, but not for me. Bet he shanked them back. Can you tell us what happened? I really love to know. Same. We're just trying to be like busybodies here, honestly. Very well. If it interests you. It does. Strangely. Benzix's condition. Fortunately, Lord Benedict emerged from the attack unscathed. Street ruffians are no match for that man. He's a very capable fighter. I wanna see that! I wanna see in action! I wanna see him fight! Please, let me see him fight! But that's incredible. They're armed with guns. Why was he attacked though? Do we know? ... Events, right? It's related to events that occurred a month ago. A month ago? So that's when we were on hiatus, kind of. A leader of one of the capital's criminal organizations was indicted and prosecuted by Bendix. But the man was acquitted. No doubt, large sums of money were involved behind the scenes. Large sums of money? Called bribery. A deplorable situation. Members of the jury were bribed, it seems. However, despite winning his freedom, he died. The man in question met a dramatic end yesterday. As always. But you're not suggesting that you're there to work on the Reaper, Swirly? Course not! Lord Zix is a fine upstanding young man who does not resort to petty methods of winning. The victim's henchman certainly seemed to think so. He was a man by the name of Wait, hold on a moment. Chotomate kudasai. Isn't S-Man the victim? It's not, they're not mentioning here, but isn't S-Man the victim? People. Yeah, this guy. I won't call him S-Man now. Did you say S-Man? Asman? I don't even know. I'm just gonna call him S-Man. That's the man who died in a big explosion at a great exhibition. Yes. Known publicity as an investigator, but in reality, the head of a significant criminal organization. Oh shit, bro. Unbelievable. I wonder, could I ask you something, Lord Strongheart? Try me. Why do you use Lord Benzix as a prosecutor? You say use him like he's a tool, but isn't that his job? He got exploded. Yeah, S-Man got exploded. The S exploded into lots of tiny little chunks. Chunks of fleshy ass meat. No! All the criminals who managed to get off in court then meet with mysterious ants outside the courtroom. Maybe that's what he wants? He wants them to die somehow? And fearful of the fate, they seek to strike a Lord Benzix first. What's wrong with my body? Oh no, shit, this reminds me of that meme that's like, the solid snake one where he's like trying to sneak, but the clap of his booty or something like that. What's the line? I'm trying to sneak, but I'm so dummy tick that the clap of my ass keeps alerting the enemies or something like that, right? guys got a dummy tick ass. that clapped, that the ass was clapped so hard that it exploded. So like someone literally clapped that ass for him. Do you know that there's a meme song about it? Like someone did like a joke parody song. Is it like Kurainu or something? I'm not very sure. My friend showed me a song. It's good shit. I was like laughing my ass off. I know there's no evidence that he actually is the Reaper in a sense, but still, something clear is going on here. Indeed. I have Benzix work for the prosecution service for 2 reasons. What's up, gamers? Hands up! Put your hands up! With the axe from Resident Evil, dummy take a clap for your ass. Yeah. Put your hands up. Not bad. We're doing Ace Attorney right now. Thanks for coming, by the way. For 2 reasons. Firstly, the man is the best prosecutor in the capital, bar none. Fair enough. And secondly, any deaths of criminals that have occurred outside the courtroom following his trials are nothing to do with him. Indeed, it's honestly a massive coincidence, but it's a very unfortunate massive coincidence. How can you explain the way so many have died if not by someone's hand? Vanzix may have earned himself the moniker of the Reaper, but he is no killer. Indeed, he's a good man. He's a fine, upstanding young man. So he'll continue to persecute on behalf of the crown. Unless he wishes otherwise, of course. Maybe this guy is not as sus as we thought. If he's standing up for Lord Zix like this, maybe he's not. Maybe he just like, you know, like resting bitch face. Maybe he just resting bitch aura. I don't know. I feel like he's not on the cover page of this game for no reason though. Yeah, I must be leaving for my next engagement. I'm already 11 hours and 16 minutes. 11. Are you? Holy shit! I would just go the fuck to sleep at that point of time. He's 11 hours 8. What the hell? 11. He might as well not even turn up anymore at this point of time. That meeting had already started when I arrived back here for this engagement with you. So lateness was inevitable. Time stopped for no man, and yet he went on a very long spell about the wonders of forensic science. So long that we whited out, when he could just cut this meeting short and gone to his appointment. I'm sure it stopped for me during those 12 solid arguments and 223 reasons. right. Oh yes, where will I find Lord Vanzix now? Let's. Oh, I wanna see him. I wanna see him out of court. I will assume he's at his office. I wanna see him. I don't attack in person. I wanna get this straight from the horse mouth. Oh, I wanna see. Away with you now. I'm leaving prosecutor, hairbrains, defense, and Dali in your hands. You can also leave Lord Vanzix and Dali in our hands. We would not mind at all. Of course, yes. Thank you very much, my lord. Where is Lord Zix? Where is he? I wanna see Lord Zix out of court. We've only seen him in court so far. I wanna see how he looks like out of court. Bring me. Take me there. Let's go. That is a lot of wine glasses. No wonder he can fling them so often. Yeah, we are going to his office. We are going to his second home. Private office. No. If his home is his first home, the office is his second home. We are going to his second home. Come. Oh, so this is the legendary Reaper's office. Yes, it appears so. It sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? But an amazingly deathly atmosphere. Wait, is that a model, like a model of the town on his desk? That is a surprisingly cute hobby he has. If his hobby is making miniatures of towns, that is so cute. Freaking cute. Oh, is that? Wait, is that Lord Zix? Is it? What are you doing here? Yes. He's like, you know that meme now where the guy like is like dabbing and he's hit with the towel. This is me right now. Look at dabbing, sweating, wiping all the sweat away. Holy shit! Look at how broad his shoulders are. His shoulders are so freaking broad, and he's so tall. His head is touching the edge of the screen, and he's like looking down imposingly on you, like looking down on you. I'm just like. His chest and shoulders are so broad, I cannot. Excuse me. Oh, same. Sweating. I see you well. I am. So who's the person over by the wall being funny or something? Oh man, the way he turns slightly and side glances. Nice. No punishment taking place here. Hey, repenting. Self-reflection. Who's that? Apprentice? I wish that could be me. God, I wish that was me. I didn't know you're an apprentice. Same. But the same person was pictured in the newspaper. When I say apprentice, do you mean like as a defense attorney, or do you mean as like in kick-assery or something? He's very able in combat, a requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage. On guard! He literally like pulls out rapier, on guard! Fight! I referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers. The Reaper. Can you? Is that curve? Is that a curve of his pectorals? I think you can literally see the curve of his pectorals. I'm just like, the Reaper? I'll be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself. Assuming there is such a favored fiend genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms. I'm just like my at the rate my mouth is smiling. I'm like genuinely concerned. My jaw is going to get unhinged, like literally like I have dislocated my jaw before for absolutely no reason at all. I was just like not standing there. I was like literally doing nothing and my jaw dislocated. So like I'm not even going to be shocked anymore if my jaw dislocates from me smiling too much. Last night's attack. Okay, I must maintain control myself for the sake of my jaw, please. Lord Strongheart said that the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack. True. Okay, the way he nods like so elegantly, that calm measured nod. True, carried out by the henchmen of ODS man's criminal organization. The investigation meant their arrests were imminent. Presumably some hope to kill me before that happened. ODS man. He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhand means via his criminal activities. And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty and he found himself in court, did he? Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper. But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact, in extraordinary circumstances, it was the most unusual cause of death. Explosion, right? I know about that. It was super high voltage, instantaneous kinesis gone wrong. Ding! The S-Man died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion. Correct. And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen, do you? Right, what the heck? If anything, blame the harebrained professor instead of Lord Zix. I mean, which is exactly what happened anyway. The harebrained professor got blamed for it and he's now awaiting trial for murder. Well, no, that does seem a little far-fetched. If this man really the favored Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death at least. It's strange how this has worked out, isn't it, Bruno? I mean, what if you taking on a professor's defense for the trial tomorrow? Oh shit! Lord Zix doesn't know that yet, but now he knows. Oh no! Okay, I look forward to seeing you in court again tomorrow, Lord Zix. Oh yes, that's right. Although I barely know the man's name yet, to be honest. Albert Hairbrain. That's right. Do you know him by any chance? Friends? Of course. Come to think about it, Venzix. Is it a German name in origin? Van is German, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know German, but is Van a German name? If it is, then it will make sense why he would know a German professor. University! Student Lord Zix as a young student. Your classmate. Your contemporary. Now, I understood that Professor Hairbrain was from Germany though. So am I. Hairbrain's from a respectable British family. Oh. After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research. That's all I see. So your students together. I want to see a young Lord Zix. I was in the faculty of law, of course, and he in science. So our paths rarely crossed. But crossed indeed nonetheless. But curiously, we got along. Though I've not met him since my university days. I want to see Lord Zix when he was 20 plus years old. I certainly didn't expect. I wonder if he was still this buff as a young lad. I certainly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form. With you of all people representing him. No, I'm gonna protect him. Don't worry. We are on the same side, Lord Zix. I will prove this once and for all. We'll protect your friend. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems. Yes, I know. Because the prosecution is me. Will be handled by me. It's gonna suck to be fighting against your friend, making sure he gets hung. Like, that's gonna suck, man. Yeah, literally like telling your friend, oh yeah, no bad feelings, but I'm gonna make sure you get sentenced to death. But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends. We are friends, it's true. Then why we do this? Because professional and personal relationships should not be mixed. If the Reaper is the prosecutor, there's nothing anyone can do to save him. He's doomed. No. What's Lord Venzix thinking? I will help. I will save him. Leave it to me. Maka said that. What do you mean by what you said before? If you like to know the Reaper's true identity, does that mean? I'm a crown prosecutor and a mortal like any other. I'm no demigod. But they've all died, haven't they? The people I prosecuted, I mean there's someone out there, like there's an actual person out there secretly assassinating them? Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or an acquittal. Those I prosecute are the vilest wretches of our society. People who without question deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them. But that's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all. No, Jenny. In fact, she's ever so hardworking now. No. I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn. But the point is this. If any of those vile wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work. Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way. But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believe it's true. The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially. Oh, so that's why he doesn't mind it, because as long as the end result is good, right? Oh, it would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful for their lives. You mean to say? I mean to say that if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adopt it gladly and with honor. Oh my gosh, I love this man so much. He's such a good guy, for real. How do you get a guy this good? He's legitimately. I can't. Right, he just like it doesn't matter if I'm in danger as long as he helps innocent people out there from being like victims to crimes. I will do it. I'm just like Logic's the best, seriously. Logic is why are all the characters in this game so well written? For real. Then my Hedgehog got died. Oh no, he's so good. Oh man, then I will show him this. Lord Van Rix about the article in this paper. Ah yes, it seems there's a reporter nearby when that little skirmish took place. I had no idea I'd been photographed. He was careless of me. It looks as though it was taken after the people who attacked you had run away though. Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them. Nice, good job. But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems. Tada, who's that? I think the same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it? Dot. As I mentioned already, he's my apprentice. Perhaps you could tell us a little more about him? Dot. Apprentice! Who's that? He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor. Nice! So you could say, he's my apprentice, I suppose. Ah, like you are to Hurley then, Bruno? I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective. Yeah, I'm a defense attorney, not a detective, but oh well. But Sholmes had adopted me, so kind of similar situation. He's currently compiling a report about last night's attack. It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask on Lord Strongheart's orders. Nobody knows the man's face or indeed his identity. What? Even you? Even Lord Zeke doesn't know who he is or what he looks like? Well, why do you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual? Lord Strongheart's orders again. He's not one for meaningless police. There will be a good reason for his actions. I hope you're right. Oh, he's gone. He done? Dot. Ah. He's pretty tall as well. His head is only touching the screen. The top end of the screen. The task is complete. Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs. Dot. Nice to meet you. So silent. Back to work again. Yeah, really strange though. I never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed, and yet somehow it didn't feel like our first encounter. We met before? Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it. Oh, I see. Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway? I mean, why not? Why not? He's your apprentice. I bet he's good looking. Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless posture. It couldn't be. Who? Ah yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh, what's that? That Nipponese man. Is he faring well? He is! He wrote a book and everything! Sorry? The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago. With the stoop, and the moustache, and the jitters. The Natsume, you mean? I'm not sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from the list, Bruno. It's true though, it's true. He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day. I see. Well, I think we can end our discussion there, don't you? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case. Lord Zig is really so much more civil with me after the end of the previous game's last case. Like during the last case, he was like so salty with me because he thought we couldn't be trusted at all. But now that we've proven ourselves, he's so much more. Well, maybe friendly is not the right word, but he's so much more open with us now. And like, he's actually cordial. Yes, thank you for the advice and for the conversation. Indeed, thank you for the conversation. Can't believe he asked us Soseki-san after Nipponese. I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried. No, this is a good man. I wanna investigate his office. I wanna find out what his hobbies are. Never imagined that Mr. Reaper will be friends with a mad scientist, did you? That's a turn up on the books. A mad scientist? You mean Professor Hairbrain? Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about his relationship with that Lord Benzix, I think. I wanna examine his office. Find out his hobbies, find out his interests, find out what he likes and dislikes. Look at that fine collection of hallowed chalices and bottles neatly lined up there. My hallowed bottles are filled with the essence of the finest grapes from the finest vineyards I visit. And I personally oversee these chalices being made by the finest crystal craftsmen in the world. And you fling them like nobody's business. Is your bank account okay? And yet you throw them around in court like they were worthless. Yes, because this imbecile is so unimaginably repeatedly white of the mark sometimes. I'm sorry. Before you open your mouth next time, you should consider a poor this also work you need now. So, it's my fault. Silly me, how could I ever have thought otherwise? Oh no! Oh, chest. Lord Benzix's desk. Look, it's so stylish. And there's a marble chest set beside it. Chess, that's the western version of Japanese shogi game, isn't it? You know, I'm actually quite good at shogi problems. Oh really? You'd probably like chess problems in that case. Like to challenge Lord Benzix. Yes, please, let's do it. Let's play chess together like good casual buddies. Away from the court. Oh my gosh, yes, let's do it. To a bout of shogi problem. No, well, shogi and chess both are fine. As long as we test our wits against each other out of court, I am all for it. If you only really want to challenge a job, you can always do that on your own at home. Gramophone, swords, chandelier, books, tapestry, gramophone, so cute. That is such a cute hobby. Oh look, a scale model of Great Exhibition Showground. That's amazing. I wonder why it's here. Perhaps he made it take his mind off the sadness of being too busy to attend in person. Oh no, that feels bad. Or perhaps he's too embarrassed to queue up for a ticket. We got him mad. We got him angry at us. Slowly it's obvious I'm using it as an investigative aid. He got angry at us. The Nipponese have no business painting others as overly reserved. Couldn't think he almost said that. I mean... Oh no, that's cute. Who's that? His ancestor? That portrait really dominates the room, doesn't it? That's his ancestor? It's very majestic outfit and pose. But sadly, whoever painted it didn't do a very good job of capturing Lord Benzix's facial features. So rude! I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't look like him though. Yes, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist has exaggerated his subject's handsomeness. I think, excuse you, Iris. Lord Zing is super handsome. He's even more handsome than a painting. He looks better this way with the more rugged appearance. Emperor Napoleon of France ordered artists to make him look more attractive when they painted him. How vain! That's really not an attractive quality in a person. Instead, it is not. That portrait does not depict me. So it's we made him angry again. Oh no, he's. I love the fact that he's so casual around us now. Like we can totally take jabs at him and he didn't respond to us. That's a sign of like friendship, isn't it? Like this level of casualness. I'm pretty sure that in the past, if we piss him off, he'll just be like screw you and like ignore us and not say anything. But now he's actually responding to us. And who is it? My father? My grandfather? My great grandfather? He's not gonna tell us, huh? He's not gonna tell us? Maybe we'll find out eventually. That wine barrel. Wait, are these all wine? If it is all wine, it's amazing. It's an amazing collection of wine he has over there. Hello, who are you? They look like punishment to me. I've never seen someone sitting like that before. Yeah, it's like the Caesar style. Is it Japanese? Is it a Japanese person? He hasn't moved a muscle since we arrived. Do you think perhaps he's dead? If he was dead, we'll know he won't be sitting up now, will he? Well, anyway, dead or alive, he's not overly approachable, is he? I don't think he's going to talk to us. He's not dead. Okay, so like this is just my wow guess here. But considering how he's sitting in like Caesar position with like, you know, Japanese, and he doesn't speak to anyone, and he's here on orders of the Chief Justice, and no one knows his identity, and he has to wear a mask and hood all the time, and he's good at sword fighting. Is it Aniki? The only thing that confuses me is that they said that I mean firstly, for one, Aniki is dead, and Susato-san said that his ashes were sent back to Japan and buried, right? She even visited his grave while she was at it. So unless they are throwing us off and Aniki is not actually dead, is that Aniki in disguise? He didn't actually die. He was very injured or something, but he somehow survived. We just mistakenly believed that he died, but he didn't. And then he's now hiding in London to accomplish his mission. And this is actually Aniki. This entire assumption hinges on Aniki not actually being dead though. So if Aniki is like dead for real, then it's obviously not going to be him, because you know, like, we don't do zombies in this game. But yeah, this is my guess right now. I mean considering the way he's sitting, at least it's definitely a Japanese guy, but whether it's Aniki or someone else, we don't know. So we'll find out. Maybe in this case, maybe the next case, maybe the last case, who knows. Okay, let's go to the prison now to speak to our client. Oh, guy's like super curled up on the bed over there. Sumimasen, moshi moshi, konnichiwa. The warden said cell 11. That's this one. Oh, there's someone curled up in a ball in the back corner. Look. What's your name again? Professor Albert Hairbrain, wasn't it? Excuse me, Professor Hairbrain. Ding. Hello. Who are you? Yunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a defense lawyer. A lawyer. Was it something I said? A lawyer, you said? Will you be here about the experiment? Oh my god. First Natsume said all jittery, and now we've got another jittery guy. Are you going to defend my hypothesis? Not your hypothesis, but yes, we are going to be defending something related to you. Your hypothesis? Sorry, I don't. Yesterday demonstration. The demonstration was that magnificent demonstration was. It was an out and out success by anyone's calculations. But despite that, no one listens. No liar believes in the science. When it's explained, they all leap at high velocity. Dot. Now's probably not a good time to mention that your zeal made my concentration leave for a while too. Yeah, this better not happen in court, man. If it happens in court, we're all screwed. You and me. Both. Moshi. Yesterday demonstration. You mentioned the demonstration yesterday. The papers have called it a spectacular failure. After all, a man died in the explosion, didn't he? Ah! Yes, you could interpret the results that way if you really wanted to. Why me if you really wanted to? That's the truth. Well, I suppose in the stricter sense, the experiment was a failure. But at the same time, it was a great success. You have lost me. I saw it with my own eyes, right there in front of me. But the Asman was spontaneously disassembled. Yeah, he was disassembled, alright. He was disassembled, but he was not reassembled again, so Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty, all the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. Until then, everything was going exactly as my calculation predicted. I mean, it's a lot easier to disassemble someone than to reassemble them, which is exactly where the problem lies, isn't it? At that point, he should be beamed to the crystal down by instantaneous kinesis. However, the machine exploded and Mr. Asman in fact perished. Yes, I can't deny that part of the experiment was a failure. That's the entire part of the experiment is a failure. This is the most crucial part of the experiment. So what you're really saying is the large explosion that killed Mr. Asman was an accident, correct? But the big witch had you arrested on suspicion of murder. I am responsible for a man's death. That is the immutable truth here. And for that, I wish to be punished at once. But... Murder? Never in a million years. It was an accident. Simply an accident. I see. Hurley and I were talking this morning, you know. He said the situation would change completely depending on whether it was treated as an accident or murder. How exactly? I mean for once, murder signifies intent, which is a lot worse than an accident, so... Well, if it really was an accident, then the professor's machine will be kept in protective custody. On what grounds? Ah, yes, it's newly established here in Britain. The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. That one passed me by. By the case it treated as murder, then they'll say my machine was a murder weapon, and they'll be able to pour over it as much as they like. Oh, they want free science and free tech, basically. If they examine it in detail, they'll find out how it's made, and then they'll be able to copy my idea. My precious hypothesis will be stolen. Oh no, that's awful. Plagiarism is awful. The machine will be protected from that at all costs. That's why imperative this whole accident is shown to be an accident in tomorrow's trial. Ah, I see now. Instantaneous kinesis. Nani correct? So in short, there was a terrible accident at the Great Exhibition Showground yesterday. Yes, or rather no, the devil is in the details. Strictly speaking, there was a terrible explosion. Sounds like the same to me. You were demonstrating super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, weren't you? How fascinating. Humans, like all matter, are made of particles that are held together by electrical bonds. So it must be possible, using a sufficiently high voltage, to break these bonds and beam the particles through space. Stop it! I failed chemistry for a reason, you know. Stop it! Stop telling me this! That's it in a nutshell. That's my idea, you see. That's my amazing hypothesis. Gosh, just unimaginably high-level science. Oh, but dare to imagine it. Dare to dream of such incredible technology. Just think, one moment I could be here in this cell, and next, I could be at a great exhibition again. Well, yes, that would be incredible. And the next, in a mere blink of an eye, I could be at a great Paris theatre, say. The possibilities are endless. The whole of our vast planet will be within reach. So no more hiding wardrobes on rocky seas for 50 days. Right, we stowed away, so... I don't really see it like that. What do you mean, Iris? Well, if you could travel anywhere in the world instantly, the planet wouldn't really seem vast anymore, would it? I think you'll feel like it has shrunk. That's true. That's true. My word, that's exactly right. What are the implications? What does this mean? Whoops, that's got Professor Bunny Brain really worried by the look of it. Clearly did yet another case of just because you can doesn't mean you should, I suppose. The point is, my calculations are flawless. The science works. But without a practical demonstration, it means nothing. There's always been the fly in the ointment. Because practical demonstration costs a lot of money. Money a young scientist like you don't have. That's exactly it, yes. Hurley's always complaining about it. He says the government should invest more in science. The government should invest more in arts too while they're at it. Well, anyway, I bumped into him at the right time. I met the well-known investor, Mr. S-Man. S-Man! The victim who died in yesterday's terrible accident, you mean? Her victim. The full name of the man who died in yesterday's accident was Mr. O.D.S. Man, wasn't it? What exactly was your relationship with the man? He first visited me in my laboratory in Germany a year ago now. He said he wanted to invest in my immaculate hypothesis. I thank my lucky stars. I see. So you hadn't really known each other until then. Money for scientific research. I'm so envious. Yeah, she's been developing her own stuff as well, but no one funds her. She funds herself through the sale of novels and inventions and stuff and medicine. Girl's a genius. As far as I was concerned, the man was an angel. He's a mafia, you know, so maybe not that angelic. Oh, really? An archangel even. He was prepared to fund a practical demonstration of my hypothesis for presentation at a great exhibition. And if that went well, I could expect additional financial support for my research from the British government. Mr. S-Man provided me money and an exceptional engineer. He produced a machine to my precise specifications. But then, your dreams were blown to dust in one enormous explosion. As you can see, I owed everything to Mr. S-Man. I would never have thought of taking the man's life. Well, he seemed genuine enough. I don't think he's lying. Tell us about the Lord Zig's school days as a teenager. I understand Lord Van Zig's a friend of yours from your university days? Yes, that's right. He was studying law while I was studying science. What was he like back then? Say I want to know. A good question. Assuming gentlemanly and all-around nice fellow. You know what this feels like now? This feels like asking your new BF/GF's friend or sibling. Hey, how's he like when you're younger? Tell me about him during the time that I haven't got to know him yet. Yeah, exactly what it feels like right now. It's like hey, tell me more about you know my BF/GF for longer than I have. Tell me about what I don't know. Sorry, I think you misheard me. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor Baroque Van Zix. What was he like when he was at university? Talk about a leading question, Bruno. As I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. I want to see a friendly Lord Zig. Although that might actually be kind of low-key scary. After all, he's a little dark. What? Excuse me? You mean? You mean? You mean? You mean Lord Zix is the TT, the boy of the Lord of the Van Zix family? Lord Zix is the boy. Little darling. Oh my god, what? It was a bit of a shock when I came back to Britain and learned what he became. The Reaper, the Bailey, no less. Oh my god, oh my god. Lord Zix was a cute, like a cute boy. He was a cute boy once. Not a cool man, but a cute boy. I did hear though that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation. Really? What's an event? I'm sorry, but I don't know anymore. I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already. Oh, yes, of course. If he heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Zix will be prosecuted in court tomorrow, right? Oh no, imagine your friend is sentencing you to death. Your friend is fighting to ensure that you get sentenced to death. This is gonna suck, man. So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I've understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday, that was an accident, you're saying? You had no intent to harm the victim, who was in fact the sole investor in your work, is that correct? As correct as 2 squared is 4, I swear it. Yes, it's true that the man perished in the machine of my invention, so I know that I'm far from blameless in all this. But still, I will never use my discoveries, my inventions, to take a person's life. I'm a man of science, that's all I know. You have to believe me, please. You believe me? You believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know. I always believed that all my life. I'm afraid I don't know much about science or your theories, but I do believe you, and I will fight to prove your innocence with all my might. Indeed, leave it to us. I'm a man of the law, it's all I know. You have to believe me, please. When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learned something very important. Nationality, class, lineage, none of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything. So inspiring, honestly. Thank you for that, Professor. And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court. Alright, you know, it's time. Time to visit a great exhibition. Sorry? Well, that's where the incident happened, isn't it? Yes, I suppose that's true. Time to investigate at last. Let's go! Ikuzo! Poor Professor Bunny Brain. Alright, hair's a kind of. Come over here, thank you. Oh, do you manage to fix your internet? Is it working okay now? If you're here, I assume it's better now, which is good. Spotty internet is always bad because nothing gets done. Oh, what a green scrap on the ground? The exhibition ground, foot of the Crystal Tower. The showground. Okay, that's good. At least it's better. Sometimes the internet is just bad on one day for absolutely no reason, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up next day and the internet is better. So hopefully maybe this is one of those days. The showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I felt myself swooning 3 times. There are a lot of people, aren't there? I've almost been trodden on 3 times too. Oh my gosh, she's so small. Can we carry Iris instead to keep her safe? Don't want her to get like caught in a stampede or something. Be careful when you Iris. Don't let go of my hand. So一起走. We're finally made through the trunks though, by the look of it. Here we are, underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday. Wait, there's a hole in the clock. What's that? I can hear voices from up on the stage. Sounds like an argument. That's soothing. I don't know how to feel though. If my voice is too soothing, That's not good, right? If you fall asleep, doesn't that mean I'm boring? Just kidding. It's just a joke. Just a joke. Are the policemen fighting on stage? What? Huh? It's Gina and Mr. Gregson. Gina and dressed so fancy now. Oh yeah, go on, Spectre, give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence and you know it. Wait, I know those voices. Gina's dressed so fancy now. She's all like clean and neat and everything. I wonder what she's. I assume she probably got a job now instead of being like a street urchin. But I wonder what she's working as now. You got a tricky mouth on you, young lady. But a night in the cell will teach you some manners. A night in the cell and a bunch of fish and chips for me. Just try it, I dare ya. If you want that bag of chips rammed down your throat. Gregson going again. Wait, now I think about it. Oh, wait. I just realized that I left my fluffies. I left my fluffies in my mom's room, and if I don't collect them, my mom is going to sleep on them and flatten them. So I'm going to be right back in like 10 seconds and go grab my fluffies before they get flattened. I'm back. I made it back in 10 seconds or less. Yeah, I got them now, and they feel so nice. They feel so nice because they came up from the aircon room, so they're like nice and cool now. Wee, so cute, so soft, so nice and cool. So nice to hug now. Welcome back. Yes, I'm back. Thank you. And I have two cute little fluffies with me right now. Okay, let's put them here and then continue. Did not get flattened, thank God. Yoo-hoo, Grexy, what are you doing up there? Can you even hear us from here? Oh, he came down. You're here you are, your ladyship. Oh right, he's a fanboy of Iris. Nah, I'm not nice to hug right now. I'm all like bones and stuff. I am bones and no meat. Not nice. My fluffies are much softer, full of extra mochi stuffing. Specially designed to be extra mochi. Oh man, this guy is simping over Iris. How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you're well, your ladyship. And then make her 3 times a lady? Triple lady. I'm not well at all. It's far too busy everywhere. You try, I'm right. I will provide you fluffies to hug. Skittles Witch. Thank you for the follows. If you're checking out here right now, thanks for following Skittles Witch. I wanted to ride in a balloon, but there was 3-hour queue. Yeah, sounds like theme parks as normal. Unbelievable. I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship. He'll be flying inside the kite in no time. Ouch. Once I pull some strings for you. I bit myself by accident. This guy, Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard. Until recently, he was suspended from duty, but it will appear he's back in action now. He was suspended as well, huh? Your heart. Okay. Thank you. I suppose I have no emotes or something, but to send a heart emote or something. Oops. Wait, it's something? Okay, I didn't mess with nothing. Okay. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. As for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. Yep. He's successful because Iris writes good things about him in her novel, in her like her fictional novels. But there are limits, surely, or there should be. What did Sunshine? Sorry. No gives then. Don't tell me you're on this case. It is. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm acting for the defense. So we're here to investigate. Yeah, that's the situation, is it? Is it really that troubling? This a measly 5 bob. There you got. It's Gina, isn't it? Hi, Gina. Her new clothes are so nice. So smart looking. You're a lawyer, Anya. Oh, she just pickpocket me? She just pickpocket me on 5 bucks. Because she used to be a pickpocket, so you could stand to carry a bit more copper around your pocket, Mr. Nara Odo. Hey, that's my last bit of spending money there. So wait, you only have 5 bucks left? That's not good at all. You can have it back, but I'll have to charge you for all the bother. 3 bob. I took from you 5 bucks, and you can pay me 3 bucks to have your 5 bucks back. Neither Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket or a diver, born and bred in the East End of London. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago, this is the young girl defending in court. What's your problem, Odo? Diver? Pickpocket? What's with all the name calling? Man, I don't know how to get the British accent down. You want a bag of chips rammed down your throat and all, do ya? I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? I assume you'll be up to the usual tricks here at the showground. There ain't no way to talk to a lady, Odo. Half a year's a long time. People can change. I'm an apprentice now. Learning. Ooh, she's a Scotland Yard detective apprentice. Nice. So you have to call me what everyone else does. It's Inspector Lestrade now. Nice. Good job, Gina. So happy for you. She is super turnover new leaf. Inspector? That badge is homemade, sorry. The inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls her that. But she's in training, right? So good enough. But what's it worth anyway? Investigating off the cards for all of us. What's that supposed to mean? Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, alright? Oh, she's specifically his apprentice now, huh? She's Gregson's apprentice now. This raises a lot of questions. Gina. It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina in connection with a case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped all of them survive by pickpocketing, but then she got embroiled in a murder. I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realized I couldn't go on like I was. The diving weren't working out. Oh, I'm so pleased to hear it, Jeannie. Well done. Indeed. So, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective? You got it. Good, ain't it? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh? Talk about sea change. And then there's Iris' old man to think about. Iris' father, you mean? Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'll get all the police forces around the world to pull out all the stops looking for him. Oh, that's nice of her. Sounds like a vehicle. Really? There was no cars outside my window though. Maybe it was like something else in the background. It might be my... Oh, okay. Yeah, my area gets like the sound of cars once in a while, but not this time, so it might have been from your side instead. That's a small promise then, nothing serious. Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet. So anyway, that's how come I had to go and test for Scotland Yard. Only trouble is, I don't read so well, do I? Just a small problem, nothing serious. And that's when Hurley approached Grexy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Ginny and made her a sort of apprentice. Nice! That's very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson and brave. Well, you know Hurley. he enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants. Oh no. Okay, I mean the end result was a good thing at least. The great detective likes digging for dirt. Blackmail. So, the long and short of it is, if you got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade. Right then, Inspector. Question: found out there's someone under 18 plus. Will you ban them? For me, it kind of depends actually. I mean, like, if you're just watching, you're just commenting normally, then I don't think there's anything to ban you for. But if someone under 18 is like trying to be all like NSFW, then probably I would, maybe, I don't know. I mean, if I were to ban everyone simply because you weren't born before a certain year, then the poor under 18 people will have like no entertainment, right? If everyone just ban them just because of that. So good night. Yeah. So unless they do something like weird, I don't think I will ban anyone no matter what age they are. Though if you're under 18, don't worry. you're not going to be banned just for watching me. Oh, what? You know what? Well, 6 months ago, Gina was the defendant in the trial prosecuted by the Reaper. Was that my mom? Yeah, my mom just came in and said she's going to sleep, so my mom I don't think she understands exactly what I'm doing, but she does know I'm doing something on the internet. So, and we have an open door concept at home, so like she's free to like just walk in and out of my room anytime she wants. I just told her like just don't review anything like sensitive if she sees me talking into the mic, because internet privacy. So if she just comes in and just say like, oh hey, like what do you want for dinner, what do you like, good night, stuff like that, then so it's fine, it's totally fine. Yeah, she's gone in the room already, and my fluffies have been rescued from being flattened by her. So try she found not guilty, yet here she still is. Come on, you're not still on about that, are you? The Legend of the Reaper or whatever it's called. Cool, you don't have to worry, although. If I didn't half worry, there probably won't be a whole lot of you. Like, what, these puns? No! It's like I told you before, innit? The Reaper's kind of like him upstairs, so he knows what I'm like on the inside. There ain't really done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong by me stretching a point. Yeah, you were still a pickpocket and all. What about Natsume-san in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he? Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper is more discerning than I thought. Exactly, so I ain't worried. I'm totally fine. Yesterday's incident. Oh shit, wrong. Oh well. Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange. But what it's worth anyway. Investigating's off the cards for all of us. Yes, naughty old Grexy went off after that without explaining himself. Alright, that. The boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday. Well, that's not fair. We're representing the defendant. In that case, could you at least tell us what you have learned from your investigations? Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate either. Why? What did the boss call him again? The forensic investigation team, I think. Anyway, apart from them lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on a scene. Bit funny, innit? So even Scotland Yard's own detectives can't investigate. Yet I never heard something like that before. I thought I could have again done a quiet though, but the boss caught me at it. Oh, so that's what they were shouting about just now? You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before from down here, didn't you? It's not being fair. I think you were giving him as much of a earful back as I remember it. Yeah, it was a two-way shouting match. Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all them chips what make him so stubborn. Oh, you can fight a bit. It's still only at the investigative part though. The fun part's in courts coming later on after like this. So they split this game into like investigation and court. In court. So normally it tends to alternate like investigation court. So after this series of investigations, we'll probably be going to court, and that's where all the fun stuff is like, hey, take that, objection, and all that happens. So, still a little while more to go. You say something to him, Otto? Go on, see if you can get through to him. He's up on a platform above us, is he? Where the machine that exploded is? Up there? You can try, can't we, Bruno? Actually, you'll listen to us. Actually, you'll listen to you. He's simping for you. You said incident. Call, it was out of this world, it was. Skip all the dialogues. Yeah, you definitely can't do that because AA is a game that's very heavily revolving around the plot and the dialogue. So if you skip it, you're going to miss a lot of important clues out. The brainy bloke pulled off a bunch of levers on his machine and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Then it just went pop. I ain't seen a better experiment here yet. Sorry? You mean you saw it, Genie? Your own eyes? Yeah, of course. The boss is in charge here, ain't he? Of keeping everything running smooth, I mean. The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's gonna take some getting used to. So I have to say that I'm on duty and I can do whatever I want to. Get this, I was up in one of them flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above. Lucky Genie. Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too. I mean, you could, but you're currently a bit too young for that right now, so maybe in like 8 years from now? Yeah, do it. You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Aris? You have no trouble at all. What is this? Is she encouraging blackmail? Let's settle. When do I start? Oh no, you can't just Scotland Yard, Iris. We'll see. Anyway, what I don't understand is this. Machine explodes so spectacularly. How can Professor Bunny Brain still be claiming that his experiment was a success? A long series of stream. Yeah, so just judging off the previous case alone, it took us like 4 streams to get through it. Like usually we tend to do like one part of the case per stream. So like investigation will be 1 stream, court case will be another stream, investigation again another stream, and court case again another stream. So usually it's like 4 streams per case. Still got 1 more to go. This is the 3rd case and there's like a 4th and a 5th case before this game concludes. So we'll be playing like AA for quite a while more. What shit 14? Yeah, around there. I mean, like if I played longer, like if I played like for 5 hours or something, I could probably get like 2 parts done in 1 stream. But considering that I usually stream at night before I go to sleep, if I drag it on, I'll be missing out like my sleep time. So I just choose to end it a bit earlier. Streams are usually around like 3 hours ish long for 1 part. Successful experiment. Sorry, after the whole machine blew up, no one could call the experiment a success. Just like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a load of smoke and all that whooping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In a crystal tower over there. Not like me. Sleep. Yeah, I tried staying awake, but if I stay awake, it actually affects my next day, and then like that affects my next day streams and all that. So I'll just cut my losses and go to sleep. better do it in like long run, but then like for like 1 stream. What? In the tower? 3 hours. Ooh, nah, I can't. I got sleep at least like 6 hours. Usually I sleep like from 1-ish to 2 to around like I mean, assuming there's like no school, of course. If there's school, I have to wake up early. That's a bit different. But if there's no school or any appointments in the morning, then I tend to sleep from like 1 to 2 a.m. depending until like 9 or so. So that's like 7 hours of sleep. 6 to 7 hours of sleep, yeah. You can see for yourself, Kanya, up there above the scaffold. Why sleep, buddy? Sleep is important though. I mean, it also kind of I just like sleeping. Bed is warm, bed is soft, bed is comfortable. Bed is where all my fluffies are. Puchi, touch them all. You can see for yourself, Kanya, up there above the scaffold. Oh, well, the glass is broken in me. Wait, that's where they found the body? That the body just crashed through the glass or something? Like they fired the guy's body like a bullet. the cage what the victim got in to start with really did get beamed through the air or whatever and landed all the way over there. The cage got heated. So you see, that kind of worked, did it? What? I don't believe it. I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. Nah. Bed is softer. Bed has fluffies. My whole swarm of fluffies are there waiting. Oh, I tell you what, you can have this. As a plan of the experiment they drew up at the yard. Are you sure? Oh, we can have that. I had 3 bob of yeah before, so it's bad. She took my money. She's selling me the plans for $3. But it's okay. If you, I prefer not to get my hair touched because then my hair will get all messy. And my hair is naturally messy enough as it is already. Please, my ribbon's wearing off. Let's get the experiment. We enter in the court record. No, wait. Can I? Then okay, let's look at this. Oh, so wait, what? So they didn't really explain what's going on the map. So the victim was here, maybe, and he got beamed up and yeeted into the glass. Is that what happened? I mean, they're not explaining anything, so I have to assume here. Nah, messy hairstyles may look nice, but only if they are messy in a certain way and set using hairspray. If it's messy because you didn't groom it properly, that it looks really bad. And it's annoying because when you comb your hair, all your hair gets tangled and you start losing hair and it hurts. So I'd rather not deal with that. For real though. Long hair, nice and all, but if you don't take good care of it, it's seriously a massive pain in the hair ass. And the longer your hair is, the more likely you are to lose hair. I have no idea why. It is a thing. Our platform is set up for experiment. I suppose it's very high up. About 30 feet above the ground, apparently. That's what a policeman I just spoke to said. I don't really understand feet very well. Yes, same. We don't do feet here. We do imperial units. What is meters and centimeters? Give it to me in meters and centimeters. Let's take it long. I think long hair on guys needs to be. I wouldn't say cut in a certain way, but like I used to have classmates with like long hair, and they didn't really do anything to the hair. It was very long because they just didn't cut it, and like it doesn't look very groomed on them at all. Like I think, well, to be fair, this is not just a guy thing. It's like a everyone thing. If you want to have long hair, you need to look after it properly. If you just let it grow for the sake of growing, then it will not look very flattering on you. Yeah, I mean, I guess individual not opinion for it, but like individual preference. But like, yeah, I would fashion. I will maybe not fashion exactly, but like I think at least having a basic level of like a good appearance. You don't have to be good looking, but you have to be presentable. I think that's what's important. Yeah, I know a lot of people, both guys and girls, who don't look presentable, and honestly, right, I wouldn't say that it interferes with their life, but they could really go a lot of places if they just upkept themselves, because then it kind of shows that they are willing to put the effort to the minimum amount of effort to set a good impression, I guess is the word for it. Ponytail is good. My favorite hairstyle is twin tails, but like braided in a certain way. You know the movie Weathering with You. I forgot. I think the Japanese name it's like Tenki no Ko or something like that. In English it's called Weathering with You. It's the movie by Makoto Shinkai. So the female protagonist has like this certain way of like braiding her hair into like twin tails, right? Like that's the hairstyle I like a lot. Like after I saw that movie, I started copying her hairstyle. But soon you have been in London for a year, you know? It's time you got used to our measurements. Yes, well, This thing is so tall, the spectators at the front would just have seen a wall and nothing else. They probably thought that they secured the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed. Yeah, when something is tall or high, the further away you are, the better. I mean, further away up to a certain point is better. Which is why when you go to the movies, you should always try and sit at the back, because then you don't have to strain your neck to watch the whole screen. As they say in Japan, the darkest spot is right underneath the lighthouse. I feel like it probably applies here. What's it? Oh yeah, what's this green thing here? Oh, look, what's this? A red piece of cloth. It's not like any fabric I've ever seen before. It's very thick and stiff. It looked extremely durable. Is it like leather or something? It's canvas. Oh, canvas, I think. With some sort of rubber backing. Don't mind if height. I'm like 160 cm. The edges appear to be a bit charred as well. That means it had something to do with the explosion. 160 cm is actually borderline below average in my country. it was exactly the average in my country for a while, and then as the kids have better food and as the kids have better nutrition, they get taller and taller and taller, and now the average in my country is like 165 cm, I think. No, I'm not really that tall. Like, yeah, like I mentioned, I'm actually just slightly below average in the country. Like most of my friends are actually around this height as well. Let's make a note of it when Guinness meet yawn. The piece of green cloth has been added into the court record. Also, the brown marks are scorch marks. They're not blood. I thought they were blood, but okay. Boom boom. For some reason, the ground is damaged in this spot. Look, almost as if there's a fire here or something. Yes, if you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too. Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid at a small fire like this would have been. 159. Oh, okay, that's that is I mean, I do know some shorter boys as well, but that is usually below average. Yeah, I think the average for guys in my country is like 170 cm, or maybe a little bit taller than 170 cm. I actually can't think about it. I don't actually know what the average for guys is. Maybe 175 or something. Dun, dun, dun. Oh wait, what's this? Violin? Looks as though somebody dropped something behind the tree just here. Drop or hit. Is that a crossbow? What's this? Some part of the machine that exploded? Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast, perhaps. Is that a crossbow? Looks like one. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. I think I'll hang on to this just in case. The mysterious contractor has been added into the court record. 180, 200. Wait, really? For what? For your country? Like, actually, what country are you from? If you don't mind asking. Like in Singapore, right? We definitely will not see a 200 plus cm guy. Yeah, we are, the guys are not that tall. 180. I mean, I think Singapore's average for guys is around like 170. Malaysia. Oh, we're kind of close by then. Yeah. Then really, does Malaysia have that many tall guys? Like, to my knowledge, most of the guys in Singapore are like 170 to 180. They are definitely not like 200. In my entire life, I have only seen 2 guys who are like 190 cm tall, and they were really like the outliers. I don't think I've seen a 200 cm, like a 2 meter tall guy before. The Crystal Tower is certainly an apt name. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and definitely is being so tall and with all that glass. I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan. Welcome to the science and wonders of skyscrapers. There are lots of exhibitions inside the tower as well, apparently. Singapore doesn't mean I can be my identity offline is secret anyway, so. Of course, there's an observation deck, but it's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum. Not to mention, I don't like leaving the house. But I heard you had to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors. I just smash through. You mean like the yeah yeah the window literally broke. So I'm wondering, right? Did someone like missile fire the guy into the glass or something? Like they cannot board him through. Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may well be the biggest draw. And thanks to the accident, the whole tower is shut. Suddenly, it's not the crystal tower anymore, but the crystal glass shower. The crystal glass shower. No. Everyone's talking to the sky. Everyone's taking the sky now to look down on the disaster area from above instead. You better hope no one was standing directly underneath the tower when the glass exploded, because then they are so dead. Nonetheless, must be very patient. Now hold on, Nonetheless, must be very patient people. I mean, queuing for 3 hours at a theme park is kind of normal, I guess. I'm pretty sure we queued for like 3 hours at like USS in LA. Is that all to investigate in this area? Nothing? Oh, there's stairs. Can we go up? These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. Oh, we can go up there. Nice. It's a giant ray gun. It's a massive ray gun. Oh. I mean, even if you try, you wouldn't find me anyway, because I don't leave the house. You can't find someone who doesn't show herself. So that's it then, the machine that blew up. Oh, it must have been a magnificent explosion. Have you seen my fair share? You've seen things like this before, you mean? Of course, Hurley's always doing experiments that end in a bang. In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry. Ah, that might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs. I freaking love explosions! Give me all the bombs! Go for it! One time, he made something explode at such force it took the roof off the... Wait, you mean he blew the whole goddamn attic off? For real? What shit? Big mood, Iris. I want to see a massive explosion too. But if he blew the roof off the building, that means the blast penetrated the attic, right? Which means the entire attic got obliterated as well. That's a massive explosion, and if we've been there, we've been blown up at the same time. We wouldn't be alive to see the explosion, but what a sight. It's hard to get excited about that, given that I now live in the roof. Same, right? Well, anyway, that's enough about that. It's time to investigate. Oh, Gregson is here. Ah, look, Inspector Gregson is over there. He seems to be deep in thought about something. Will's eyeing up the machine carefully. Really? He just looks confused to me. Examine. Hi, Greggy. It ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it? Magnificently and mercilessly. So someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air? Yes, beamed. Not blasted. That's the point. Fair enough. Yeah, that part's crucial, really. Simping. A lot of people simping here. Not really, wait, shrimping? I don't know about shrimping, but like if you mean like simping, the only one that's actually like simping in this game is like Gregson, the Mr. Gregson towards Iris, because Iris writes the Sherlock Holmes novels, right? And then she uses Gregson as like she writes Gregson as like actual character into her book. So if like last time she gave him like a very important role in the novel, and people thought that, oh wow, this guy is so cool in the novel, he must be equally cool in real life. So he got a promotion, he got a pay raise, and that's why he owes he's simping for Iris now, because he feels like he owes her everything. So that's why he calls her his ladyship. Yeah, I know, right? I was saying for Iris. Iris is so cute. Like she's cute, she's smart, she can cook breakfast, she can make bombs. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Censoring, I suppose. Censoring. I too totally sim for Iris, because Iris is a good girl and she's cute. Anything like that even possible though, Iris? I mean, it's not even possible now, so... Oh, no, I'm just a child. How should I know? A child when it suits you mean? A genius any other time. From what I can tell, I think it... No! It got interrupted! Don't touch that! Haha! Now practically instantaneous kinesis the way you flew over just now, Grexy. Please, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here. Oh, sorry. You can have some of my latest special blend to make up for it. Oh, man. Ha! Wonderful. This stuff really is wonderful. They're just like, oh, time. This is... Yep, he's done this once. He's done it. He'll do it again. Thank you. I specifically drew myself to be as fluffy as I can, so we are representing Professor Hairbrain in court tomorrow as Inspector, so we should be allowed to examine the scene. Ha! Listen, Sunshine, even I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. With that blasted special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame, it's driving me potty. Not fish and chips. He still got it though. He still got it in his hands. If he pisses him off a little bit more, he's probably gonna start crunching away. Just give him a little bit. Just press his buttons a bit more. He'll start crunching like crazy. More red tips, all we need. I don't know what the government thinks is playing at sometimes. But we are allowed to just look, aren't we? Yeah. Sorry, that's alright, isn't it, Grexy? Yeah, if you can't touch anything, as long as we don't touch it, it's fine, right? We can just look around and stuff. Gosh, your ladyship. Anything you say, your ladyship. But please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you? She totally like found a loophole in his statement. Don't worry, we wouldn't dream of touching anything, would we, you know? She really knows how to get what she wants, yep. Hello. Government policy. Using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across to the crystal tower is an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public. True, it was by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. I mean, if you like my stream, like I mentioned, you can come back in like you can just like check my Twitter for my stream schedule and come in whenever. I stream almost not every day, but almost every day. So carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean. The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They are more worried about being ahead of the game than the odd spot of public safety infringements. If they can be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see. Yes, I suppose that's true, in a way. So the powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on the scientists' rights at the moment. What sort of rights? They are making it so that any theories the brain have remain their legal property, as it were. Right through developing it into a practical idea and even going to production. This is patenting, isn't it? It's called patenting. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. Because the new highfalutin special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act forbids it. Ah, I see now. The only people with permissions to investigate here are from some brand new department at the yard. The Forensic Investigation Team is called. We've been relegated to keeping guard. The Forensic Investigation Team. Any old fool can see what this heap of scrap matter was a sham to begin with. But just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing with it. Poor Grexy. He's very head up, isn't he? Remind me again, what's this new legal act that means we are not allowed to touch the scene here? Are you having me at it, Sunshine? It just... Don't let me say it again, I keep stumbling over it. It's the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. I didn't stumble, yeah. Yes. I think Hurley mentioned that recently. With a real twinkle in his eye as I remember. I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did. Past, especially for this great exhibition it was. All scientists have to do is to present their ideas or inventions to some suits in the civil service, and it gets rubber stamped as a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality. What does that really mean? Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers if you ask me, put forward by shammers like yourself. Thanks for that. I mean, I'm not an inventor, so I don't count. Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun. It might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine, eh? Hang signs, that's what I say. Oh, I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job. Now, you'll soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shameless bogus contraptions. But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point. Maybe they think, maybe they don't. Yeah, well, that's the point, sadly. My plushie? I mean, my plushie's not here though? What do you mean? Oh, that's the point, sadly. Sorry? Thanks to another of our government bright ideas. If any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant. The scientists get funding? I suppose all this was a pretty new invention, like pretty new procedure back then, but this is like the norm now, isn't it? In modern times. Exactly, and that's what they're all after. All these shammers come in far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. And who has to keep them all safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who. So you can see why I say it now, can ya? Hang signs! Hang it! He's saying hang signs, but Iris' dream job is to work with signs, so I just saw you want. Oh, thank you for the follow, Joshua of Madness. Thank you. I just saw you want to say it to Iris. your ladyship. The Twitter. Oh, like my froggy pie. Froggy pie is always cute. All my pies are cute. Professor Hairbrain. Apparently, Professor Hairbrain lives and works in Germany now, conducting his research. That's right, came back to Britain especially for the Great Ace exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants. Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today. About his time in further education. It turns out he was at university with someone we both know, Lord Zix. Eh, what's that? That's news to me. Same, news to us too. Oh, but if Ben Zix's name spans the prosecution, then at the accused, the professor's fate is sealed, because the Reaper will get him one way or another. Believe me, the man's beyond me. I don't know what goes on in that head of his. Talking of Ben Zix, this morning's paper ran the story of him being attacked. Read that? Oh yes, but Mr. Reaper is completely fine. Nothing to worry about. Yes, right. Glad to hear it. Still, the Reaper, huh? How long's that business gonna keep up, I wonder? Oh, Mr. Reaper? Oh, he doesn't think it's the Reaper is actually Lord Zix, is he? The victim of this case, the investor, Mr. S-Man. He was another of the Reaper's victims, or so I heard. Lord Baroque Ben Zix is a top-class prosecutor. But even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win. Tomorrow got Japanese class. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't call it Japanese class. It's just me using Duolingo. So yes, I've heard about jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. Tomorrow's probably gonna be a short stream though, because I got stuff to do in the afternoon and I've got D&D at night. So yeah, it'll probably only be like 1 hours to 1.5 hours long tomorrow. And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it? Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Ben Zix initially. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands if he failed to seal the deal in court. Although the man himself denies the charge. Well, we've done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we reached is that Lord Ben Zix is in no way related to the deaths of those people outside the courtroom. Well, yeah, of course, Lord Zix is a good man. There's no question in my mind. I stake my reputation on it, I would. But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't just have coincidentally died if nobody killed them. I think somebody is killing them, but it's someone who is unrelated to Lord Zix, obviously. Thank you. Yeah, you can just like come over whenever you're free. It's fine. I know that, but I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of the Reaper. ... Professor Hairbrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lord Van Zix was a totally different person. Easygoing and kind. I want to see easygoing and kind Lord Zix. Please. Please, I want to see how easygoing Lord Zix look like. I mean, he's starting to show hints of it again when we were like bantering with him in his office. So maybe if we get him to become a bit closer with us, he'll go back to being like friendly again, like legitimately friendly. He said that after they both graduated, that something happened to change the man. Do you have any idea what it was? ... No clue. Really? Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Something tells me that Mr. Gregson knows, but he doesn't want to tell us. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere? ... Examine the machine. The great big jigaboom. Considering how badly everything is, Professor Hairbrain was lucky to escape unscuffed, I see. We should have a good look around the machine while we can, I think. There you go. We've got him crunching already. Touch anything I'll make sure I'll kill you if I get strung up myself, you hear? I won't touch a thing, I promise. So please, spare a top digestion. Please, if you eat so much fried food, your liver gonna be okay. Anyway, do you really think this machine could actually disassemble people like the professor claims? He asked, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, Sunshine. If we were allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we? Because of the annoying rules, you mean? Exactly, the annoying, obstructive flaming rules. Oh, look at the base of the machine there. Oh yes, there's a tool of some sort poking through the wire mesh. Oh, is that a screwdriver? It's a screwdriver, I think. Yeah, it's a screwdriver. Oh, isn't it a lovely one? The handle in the shape of capital letter A. Is it? Oh yes, you're right. What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything I said. Touch anything I'll make sure I'll kill if I get strung up myself, I said. Yes, I understand, sorry. I only touch it a teeny weeny bit. But you touch it. The keyword here, you touch it. But actually, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really, very, very curious. ... Will he fall to the powers of the simp? Or will he stay professional and carry out his duty? He has fallen. Cause your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spotting something like this. This guy's weak. But I'm afraid I can't let you have it. Oh, okay. I guess not. We'll run off on it first. I assure you, I investigate thoroughly. Salute. He's gone off with it. Oh, he's gone off with it. Huh. That was very mean, I'm afraid. Inspector Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing. Oh shit. RIP Gregson. Any bot enter stream. I think we've had one bot enter, but it's just the usual like, hey, come on, buy followers kind of bot. Don't think we've had any other so far. I don't really pay attention that much, to be honest. Like, I guess not in like there hasn't been any like anything particularly like noteworthy enough for me to remember. Oh shit! She totally like Grexy pissed me off. He's going to get it next month. RIP Grexy. Oh, what's this? Is that a glass tower? There are all sorts of strange buildings here in the Great Exhibition Grounds, aren't there? I seem to remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time. Oh, in your country, you know? I do wish I could go and see it. I present a particularly steely samurai with a present on one of Hurley's stories that I've written especially. And see if I couldn't get Hurley into a jam against some Barisu master ninjas. You might not find as many of those sorts of people around as you think. Yeah, I think at this point of time in history, like samurai families are like losing prestige, and let's not even talk about ninjas because ninjas are like, yeah, they're technically criminals. So I mean, they're not really criminals, but like yeah. How do I say? They're not dead. They're not dead. Respect's not a word for either, but they're definitely not. They're definitely not as like honorable as honored as samurais. So, oh, that's down. Oh, but I don't know a persecutor with a Chonmage top knot that I can introduce you to. Hasn't he already lost it? We chopped it off, right? Chonmage, really? Do you think I could have my picture taken of him? Do you? Assuming he's recovered from the trim Kazuma gave him a year ago, yes. I think he hasn't bothered to tie up anymore if I remember the first case of this game correctly, so what's this? Oh wait, it's nothing? We can't examine it? Huh, surprisingly. Oh, we can go up! Wow, okay. Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Hairbrain. Wait, haven't I already seen this? I already saw this. Okay, let's skip. That's a very long dialogue then. Huh. Even this? The amazing corn ship device is pointing towards the crystal tower. I suppose once people are disassembled by the machine, they are shot out of the thing to wherever they are going. I don't think you're supposed to shoot anything, you know? You're set to beam people to the tower where they'd be reconstructed in their original form. Well, yeah, someone was shot, alright, but not in the way that they were supposed to be. Well, I don't like the look of it. If it was amazing as it looks, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course. I suppose that's true, yes. But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it? Huh, there's still stuff to investigate here? Are we kind of done already? Oh, the balloon. So those are people carrying balloons dangling silently in the skies over London. I always thought the day would come when humans would discover how to fly. But I never imagined it would involve them being suspended from colourful, floating tamari handballs. They're balloons. So it must feel amazing being up there among the clouds. Let's take a ride together, Bruno, please. If I'm being perfectly honest, I would like to try it. But without a cast iron guarantee that the thing won't plummet to the ground, I'm too scared. Oh well, in that case, I should tell you what Hurley said. It's physically impossible for a flying balloon to plummet to the ground as long as it doesn't explode. So now, don't you need the guarantee that it won't explode? Yes, call me crazy, but I think the exploding part might play on my mind a little. Anything else here? This thing? The Ferris wheel? What is that gigantic thing over there? It looks like an enormous water wheel. Oh, that's a Ferris wheel. There'll be people riding inside those little cabins you can see. Don't say. Why? Well, they rotate nice and slowly, so it's a wonderful way to see the surrounding scenery. Wait, it's turning? But it looks completely still. Oh yeah. If you look at it very carefully, right? It's actually moving very slowly right now. Ooh, they actually animated it. Yes, that's because it's turning so slowly. One complete evolution takes about half an hour. If you're man enough to go in one, it'll be more fun to whisk around fast, don't you think? I feel as though you might have just invented a new song right there, Bruno. Anything else to investigate here? Are we done with this area? Me, I'm not getting any other tick marks. So, are we done then, I guess? Are we kind of done? Kind of done, I think. We can go somewhere. Wait, we're still not. We're still not done in this place? Wait, but what? What's not? Everything is thick already. Oh? No? What Have we... Are we supposed to show... Are we supposed to show Gregson something? For us to proceed? Cause like, everything here has been examined and we've talked to him about everything then... Witnesses that ride the Ferris wheel. Yeah. I mean cause... Gina, the girl from just now, said that she saw the accident happen while she was in a hot air balloon, so... There might be some people in the Ferris wheel that saw it, but if we don't see it, then... If we don't talk to them, then... Yeah, the green schools aren't... Like... Like, either they've been interacted with already or they're not interactable, so... Okay, if I present him with... This? Okay, no. Nothing. Totally irrelevant. But it's totally irrelevant. It's totally relevant. Okay, let's present him with more stuff. Nope, okay. How about this? No? Read the paper? Yeah, 2 unwelcome blasts back to back. This one at the exhibition and the Reaper gang attack. I know, terrible news to wake up to, wasn't it? He's eating fish and chips. The true British meal. I tried to pretend I hadn't read it and turned over for another 40 winks. Go to sleep. Thanks to that, I was laid up and got a roasting on the sofa. Didn't you just want to go to sleep anyway? Some mornings are like that, aren't they? It's not matter the newspaper. Didn't you just want to go to sleep? But that's not it, huh? How do I go back down again? Like, if I can go back down, there's more stuff to investigate downstairs. But like, okay, if I leave, can I go back to the first floor of... Oh my god, he's so tall! He's so tall! Frick, I love him. Experimentation stage. Okay, let's go back down. Is there anything to let's look at around here? There's nothing? Nothing. Oh, no? Oh, upstairs. Got this. Fish and chips. He's like crunching them like crazy. Infinite ammo fish and chips. That's why the cove ended up after its instant kinesis or whatever they call it. Dead, of course. And yet they're calling the experiment a success. What's the wooden scaffold there for? To fix it, I guess? The coppers are set that up after the incident happened. To get the body down, I think. Don't know really. Then you help to erect the scaffold then? Nah, lookout duty's more my thing. Wandering around the exhibition and keeping a lookout for the fun stuff. She's just playing then. Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that or he'll give you the boot. It's incredible though, isn't it? I mean, could the victim really have bridged that gap by some sort of invisible kinesis? I doubt it. Well, are we done investigating? I think we are. No. Listen. What is it? I've been thinking. Harley might know something, might he? About what? About Mr. Reaper. Ding! About what happened to Lord Benzix, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant had occurred after he graduated from university. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe, but I have no idea where to find Mr. Sholmes at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he? Madame Tuspels. Is that supposed to be a Madame Tussauds reference or something? The wax exhibition. What's this? Some kind of entrance ticket. Madame Tuspels. Is it supposed to mean something to me? You don't know it? The most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street actually. We could go now if you like. No, we don't have time for visiting attractions today. I risk with a big crowd tomorrow. But that's where Hurley is. What? At this popular London attraction? Yes. How is it you know where he is? You stop. Told him? But I told me to keep your secret from you. But she's telling me now. Madame Tuspels? I don't see how it could be related to a case we're investigating here, but everything is related. Stranger things have happened, and when they happen, Mr. Sholmes is usually at the heart of them. Okay, cool. Off we go then. Cargo Corvus, thanks for the follow. If you're still around, thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy. Madame Tussauds Museum of Wax. Yeah, it's supposed to be a Madame Tussauds reference, isn't it? It's the wax exhibition. Oh yeah. What is this place? Look at all these terrifying scenes. But why are all the people so still? Guillotines, ruthless murders. I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight. The game is in London? Moscow? No. It's set in London. Yeah, like set in London around the Meiji Restoration point of time in history. Yeah. I think around there. They are wax models. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they? What do you think? Shocked. Wax models? You gotta keep the place relatively cool or the wax will melt. I read about dead bodies and wax once in a magazine about strange phenomena. Depending on how corpses are kept after death, parts of them can turn into wax apparently. Really? Like for real? It's called an adiposer. Okay, now I'm curious. What's an adiposer? This is the kind of stuff I like. Adiposer. Oh, adiposer. Bracket grave wax is a waxy or greasy decomposition product formed by hydrolysis or hydrogenation of tissue fats. Once formed, it appears stable for extended periods. Adiposer has generally been considered to result from bacterial action, commonly in warm, damp, anaerobic environments. Adiposer, also known as corpse wax, grave wax, or mortuary wax, is a wax-like organic substance formed by the anaerobic bacterial hydrolysis of fat in tissue, such as body fat in corpses. In its formation, putrefaction is replaced by a permanent firm cast of fatty tissues, internal organs, and the face. Huh. Interesting. Nice to know. Stop talking about creepy things like that, Bruno. You're scaring me. Anyway, adiposa doesn't form readily, It's only in very specific... We're interrupted again. What now? I've just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena. There was an old lady, maybe a witch, who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display. Now the exhibits in here are real. They are entirely man-made replicas. They can't be. Do you really expect me to believe that? Then look at them. Welcome to Madame Tussauds. There's no way anybody could make models of people that are this realistic. And shows! And there are such gruesome scenes. Wait. What is it? Oh no. I must be seeing things. That's shows. That's a... What the heck? Is there a hand underneath the curtain? Is there a freaking hand underneath the curtain? Is this an arm? It looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of the waxwork models has fallen over. You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you? No. Stop scaring me. Is it a wax arm or a real arm? It's a real arm, isn't it? Read too many fan fiction about wax, I know, right? When you read too many scientific journals about wax. Now. Come on, you always pointing a finger of yours in court. Poke the arm now and see how it feels. Objection! This is a real arm, isn't it? That big heavy curtain is in a very prominent position, isn't it? I have a nasty feeling there's going to be something truly terrifying behind it. Oh yes, that's the famous Tussauds special exhibit. It depicts one of England's most notorious killers. Do you want to pay the extra fee and have a look? Pay more money? To be even more terrified? Ooh, let me think about that for a moment. Do it, you coward. Go for horror. It was only a suggestion. Is my model shaky right now? What do you mean by shaky though? Like you mean like vibraty or something? I don't know. Like I'm not actually looking at my model, so like I can't tell how it's like. It might be that the light in my room isn't too good right now, so maybe it can't really pick up the movement properly. Hello, Pink Panic. Ooh, thanks for coming. Hello, hope you enjoy. Hi, thanks for coming. Yay, from Twitter. Thanks for the follow too. We are doing Ace Attorney. It shows. Well, we're only at like the investigative part of the game, so I haven't really gotten down to like the true mystery yet. Hi, friend. Indeed. The Great Detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. If I turn on my light, maybe a bit less shaky. Oops, wrong button. Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue in here? Really? No, I'm pretty sure that's actually him himself. Well, he is world famous after all. It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? It makes my skin crawl to look at. There, Mod. Mod? I know. But look, Bruno, you can kick this Hurley and he doesn't move a muscle. He moved! Yeah. He does. Oh my god. Poor Holmes. Poor Holmes got kicked by his daughter. pretending to be a wax statue for his daughter. Huh? Really? Did it? And look closely. There are beads of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. Dot. Shall we move on, Iris? Over there, look, there's a great murder scene to enjoy, much more appealing. Oh, is that his voice? You rarely hear him voiced. My dear fellow, I take exception to your recoiling in such a manner, as if you had seen something truly abhorrent. Mr. Sholmes, I knew it. Iris, what possessed you? You can't go around kicking things like that. How did I raise you? I strictly forbade you from divulging my temporary waxwork secret to Mr. Naruhodo. Temporary waxwork? What do you mean? And that kick, could you not have exercised a little more restraint? You winded me. Naruhodo has something he needs to ask you. Ah, a question? I thought you'd probably be getting bored too. So here we are. Well, I can't deny that your timing was impeccable. A mere 2 minutes more being stationary like that. And my great brain, upon which all my success has been built, will turn to wax. Thank goodness we arrived in time. Indeed, in many ways, the pair of you just saved the world from unimaginable loss. Oh, really? You do like to talk nonsense, don't you? he just got set on fire by his own daughter, of all people. He could know something, it's true, about Lord Van Zix and what happened in the past to change him. Now that you're here, let's take our time. How can I be of assistance? Well, you're in luck. I'm suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing. Oh, well, actually, I'm in quite a hurry. If my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. A most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, can I pull back the curtain now? I'm pretty sure there's a dead body in there. I just want to know who it is and how they died. Whatever. I have a strong suspicion that it's related to the matter about which you have come to me now. But how could it be? We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow. But for now, I must return to my work. Or being a statue? What? Back to being a temporary waxwork exhibit? Can I really not examine the thing over here? Converse. Madame Taspels. This is your first time on Twitch. You mean first time on Twitch, or you mean like having an account in general? Yeah, pretty much. This is my first account. Why this place? Dot 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 dot. Ding! Madame Taspels came to London from France 3 years ago, I understand. Since she opened this little waxwork museum last year, it enjoyed great popularity in London. There are museums like this in Japan too, but these displays are something else. I mean, they aren't made from actual real people, are they? The extreme realism of these waxwork models is a particular secret of the Taspels family, they say. They earned renown during the French Revolution for waxworks of victims on the guillotine. In short, you mean the French nobility, right? If you say French Revolution and victims, it means it's the French nobility who all got French Revolution. That sounds grim. The gruesome scenes were portrayed with such realism in the expression of the faces of the condemned. Apparently, the sculptors will make the models directly from the corpses, right there at the site of the executions. Woof! Oh boy! That's just one of the several legends for the Taspels family. Whether there's any truth to it, I couldn't say. Fair enough. But anyway, this museum houses models of famous people from all over the globe. Nevertheless, the most popular area of the museum by quite some margin is this House of Horrors. House of Horrors? Of course, visitor numbers are dwindling now as a result of the Great Exhibition. But people usually flock here to see the exhibits of some of London's most vile criminals and their gruesome work. Naturally, most of the miscreants portrayed here were sent to the gallows. So they're even stiffer now than the models of them. No! Why this? Black humor. Have you got poor taste? My dear fellow, the public live for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked. So, the hideous exhibit in here are all murderers. They're all portrayals of real events that actually took place. Interesting. Just me or temperature here seem to drop. Anyway, I advise you not to think too deeply about what you see here. Ding! Oh, he's back to being a waxwork, you see? Dedication to his craft. What do you mean by a temporary waxwork, Mr. Sholmes? Ding 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 ding. Exactly what you see. I'm part of the exhibits here, catching these criminals in the act. Catching them, but they are wax figures? Every half an hour, I home in on a different killer in one of these displays and adopt a new pose to ensnare him. Is this part of like a promotional event that someone hired Sholmes for or something? When members of the public come for a closer look, I offer them a hand to shake. Yeah, if you're sleepy, just go up to bed. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you want, you can always check out like the VODs or something. I mean, Twitch does archive them, so for shitting, I'll happily allow them to take a photograph with us. He totally got paid. He totally got paid to do a promotional. This is a marketing event. But why, Mr. Sholmes? My dear fellow, isn't it obvious? For the money. He really roared at me there. Very fitting for the House of Horrors. Money is important. As it stands, I may struggle to pay this month's rent, and I have the ravenous iris to consider. Oh no, he needs money to raise his kid. Does detectiving not pay well or something? I'm so hungry. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. If you're sleepy, just go to bed. It's fine. Don't worry. Sleep is more important. If push comes to shove, I shall have to ask you to do your bit, Mr. Naruhodo. Especially trying to rope me into now. So, with that in mind, how about a photograph? As a special treat, you may have your pick of the murderers and scoundrels in here. The choice is yours. Maybe some other time. Remember, Mr. Naruhodo, ignore me at your peril. Ding! Back to being a waxwork again. Is it just me or did his final remark make sound look like a curse? I mean, he is offering you lodging, and we don't know if you're actually paying the rent or like freeloading, so something to ask. Well, what is it you like to ask me then? Actually, it's... Nah. Well, your pillow already is like 3 times better than anything could actually be. You just sleepy, just go to sleep. Really, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I don't know exactly when this stream will end, but I sense that the investigation part is ending soon. So the stream will probably end once we're done with investigation anyway. So even if you were to miss anything, you probably wouldn't miss anything more than maybe like half an hour max. So, let's go sleep. Sleep is important. And it's about Lord Benzix. Our friend Mr. Reaper. How do you find him? Well, I trust. Very well. And so I filled Mr. Sholmes in about everything I learned. About Lord Benzix, about Professor Hairbrain, and about the strange coincidence that they had been at university together. So I'm wondering what it was that happened to make Lord Benzix such a different person. I was sure that you know, Hurley. No. Is it another one of those things that he can't tell us again? You said there was something going on here in this exhibit hall before. That something was afoot. And that you believe it was related to what I wanted to ask you about. Mr. Sholmes? He suddenly clammed up. Oh, it's not rare. It's not often that you see serious Sholmes. Wait, greetings? Who was that? Oh, she's pretty. And the music is so nice. I can't energy there. No, it's okay. No. If you do that, then you can't sleep. So don't do it for the sake of half an hour. Honestly, just go to sleep. Yeah. What's she wearing? She look any more mysterious? I hope you are appreciating my museum. Yeah, it's great. So have we? Mr. Sholmes, do you know this? He's back at it again. She's so pretty, Esmeralda Taspel. And she said what? She came from France or something, right? I mean, the Taspel family came from France at least. This is my museum of waxworks. Wow, you're the Madame Taspels? Bien sûr. I don't know how to pronounce French. I'm pretty sure that's not the way you pronounce it. Although only 26 years young, I might add. Is that significant somehow? I'm a madam in name only. Yes, a certain... I can't put... I'm pretty sure the people who can speak French will hate me right now, but je ne sais quoi. Right. Firstly, I must apologize for my waxworks. Or rather, one waxwork in particular. That'd be Mr. Sholmes then. I was led to believe he was a great detective, but he seems unable to settle. Oh, she got a braid! Oh shit, is that wax? Is that actual wax? Next time you move on a designated exhibit, there will be toy on trouble. Pato! He just went yoink! How much was asked with the show for Lord Benzix now? Let's not forget what Hurley said before. About something being afoot. Right here in the museum, I mean. Yes, I know, but... I'm so curious. I wanna know what's happening here. Haven't we got enough on our plates already? Hello, the Great Waxworks. You make all these waxworks, Madame Taspels? I did. I am the 3rd generation of waxwork artisans, you know? So like her grandparents started it, yeah? Gosh. It was my grandmother who began the tradition in my family. Her fortunes were checkered, living through the turbulent times of the French Revolution as she did. Though that is when she acquired the savoir faire that leads to the astonishing lifelikeliness. All these waxworks really do look as though they are alive. In fact, they look more alive than Hurley. He probably won't be looking very alive if he gets hot wax thrown on him, so... What you see exhibited here represents the most atrocious of London's criminals past. All the waxwork were created in the presence of the real people on which they were modeled. In the hours immediately following their executions, that is the secret to the extraordinary lifelikeliness. That sounds terrifying. All walks of life have similar challenges, I'm sure. To carry out one straight power excellence, one must go to extraordinary lengths. My exhibits are a reflection of society. I create only that which the public wishes to see. Why couldn't the public have wished for something less horrifying? I mean, in the modern times right now, Madame Tussauds isn't half as horrific. So frankly speaking, I'd rather see a nice murder scene myself, but the Madame Tussauds now is nowhere near as gory, so do not fear. Sorry? This room is the only one in the museum with such macabre theme. I do hope you explore. There are models of famous singers, actors, politicians, something for every taste, I hope. It was Iris who dragged me straight in here. Come to think of it. Sorry, perhaps I should have eased you into things. The Great Detective Waxwork. What's the situation with that? My temporary waxwork model? He approached me some days ago, you see, with a business proposal. Oh, what sort of proposal? Oh, you mean Sholmes was the one who approached her, rather than her approaching him? My dear madam, what these past exhibits need is the addition of a world-famous great detective. Or words to that effect. Naturally, I am well aware that Mr. Sholmes is widely known in London as a talented detective. He's a great detective, actually. He's very specific about it. Yes, the creme de la creme. So I was keen to come to some arrangement with him, of course. But sadly, we were unable to agree terms. Oh wait, so he's working for free now? Someone to charge an exorbitant price for his services. That sounds like him. For a mere £500. I will dive into your cauldron and whack this very moment. No, you're gonna die! Or words to that effect. The show might have overdone it slightly with the sales pitch. Regrettably, the museum has a shortage of funds at the moment due to unforeseen circumstances. So we came to the current arrangement instead. Surely he doesn't need to do what he's doing though, does he? I would think not, but he was very insistent. I have a 50 shilling problem that must be resolved by the morning. Words to that effect. It's a pawnbroker, that's why it is. He must have something to redeem. Right? Does he not get paid for detectiving or something? Something afoot. I wonder, could I ask you something? Bien, sir. I'm just curious, is anything going on in the museum at the moment? Some kind of incident, perhaps? The silence does not bode well for anyone. Oh, Fruity WPJs? Nice name, thanks for coming! Hope you enjoy Ace Attorney. Thanks for the follow. Whoever suggested such a thing to you? The arm on the floor suggested it to me? Oh, well, it was... He's gone. Your temporary waxwork over there who mentioned it to me a little, he's gone. Oh, he disappeared. He shall not be held responsible for anything that you suggest. A wax model is a work of art, not some tawdry object for trade. There you are. Leaving the exhibit again when you should be working? Time to get waxed. Do you wish to be melted down? My dear Madame Tussauds, save your reprimands. There are more pressing concerns. The wax can wait. If there are ideas about your current problem, you must throw into the melting pot instead. Personally, I would advise you not to involve the police. Why ever not? So she knows what's going on, huh? Because you have at your disposal a great detective, whose services you may employ for a mere 50 shillings. Though please be aware that I prefer no. I insist upon payment in advance. Wait, I think you're paying for it? For real? She's actually gonna pay him for it? Let's see if the great detective is able to live up to his name, shall we? Before I engage my analytical process, I must ask you to clarify something. What, pray? Is behind the curtain? That is the Taspell's secret exhibit. There's an extra charge to see it. Ah, the special exhibit in the House of Horrors. It must depict a special killer then, I presume. Will you be so kind to draw back the curtain, I wonder? Ah, absolutely none. There's nothing amiss behind there. Nothing amiss, madam. But there's an arm. There's an arm sticking right out of it. What about the arm protruding ominously from under the curtain? I strongly encourage you to allow me to see what lies beyond before the situation worsens. Yes, very well. I will draw back the curtains, but only as subcon. Please, all the French people are gonna hate me for this. Clip of all the times I mispronounce all the French words on stream. Just die. Oh, 139. Number 139. I must confess I peeked behind the curtain earlier. The Taspell's secret exhibit is a very bleak graveyard scene indeed. And yet, somewhat surprisingly, the waxwork killer one would expect is nowhere to be seen. What does strike one, however? Wait, this guy looks familiar. It's a portly gentleman lying peacefully on his back on the floor. Wait, this guy looks familiar. I'm pretty sure we saw him in a past case, but I don't remember when and where we saw him. Well then perhaps Mr. Sholmes? That man on the floor is the ruthless killer himself. I'm afraid not, my dear fellow. He's a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a waxwork, in fact. Oh, he's not dead, is he? As skillfully made as these waxworks are, they are always distinguishable from real humans. So, allow me to present my two conclusions. The first is that a sizable business transaction has been taking place in this special exhibit. Why? Why would you say that? And the second is that the aforementioned transaction is linked to a serious crime. She looks as pale as candle wax. I don't understand. So, Madame Taspels, as you have agreed to my fee, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work. The great deduction. The game is afoot. Here we go again. The fun part of every investigation. To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is a Louvrianist museum. The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding helpfully from your bag. In my estimation, some £200. That's a lot of money back then, isn't it? That's all my own money. So what does this large sum of money reveal? Ah, not as much as the involuntary glance you cast it would seem, Madame Taspels. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by the public notice. Waxwork for sale? Your business has hit hard times, it would seem. In short, you sold the infamous killer, the centerpiece of a special exhibit, for a sum of £200. They're all wrong, of course. These assumptions are all wrong. Now, let us explore the next curiosity with which we are presented. Who is the portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? It will appear the man has suffered a severe shock, the cause of which is clearly known to you. Unfortunately, madam, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the £200. Ta-dum! It will appear that you twisted this gentleman around your little finger most effectively. What are you suggesting? He rashly agreed to purchase the waxwork for the sum of £200. Only when he came to hand the money over did it occur to him what extortionate amount he was paying. Fainted from shock of paying so much money. But the money was no longer in his hands. And the result, the scene we see before us. He collapsed in shock. Yes, the killer in the special exhibit fetched a killer prize. Yeah, we wish. We can only pray that the gentleman's dreams are not plagued with regret. Sold for cash. Wax work. Location. The question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, I think if possible, I would like it if the conversion was kept mostly to like the game at hand, so that it doesn't distract other people. I mean, in this case right now, I think you're the only active person in chat, so it's not that bad. But if other people around, I would prefer that the chat is kept mostly to the stream, so it doesn't distract other people. But other than that, like, that's okay. Yeah, I try to chase people with anything. So let's consider that problem for a moment. You cannot possibly. What immediately strikes me about this conundrum is the young man standing over there. Who is this fellow? To find an answer, we need only observe his neckerchief. As is worn by policemen as a secret sign to fellow members of the force that the crime is being perpetrated. Really? Yes, this young man is an undercover policeman currently investigating this museum. I know him well, in fact, it's Sergeant John Clay. Really? What are you talking about? The man's quite a celebrity. He received triple accolades at last year's policing awards. But next, we turn our attention to the old man set before him with a particularly unsightly visage. I've been watching closely and he hasn't moved a muscle, almost, in fact, as if he were waxwork. But your reaction only confirms my suspicion, madam. I noted at once, of course. Observe. Is there a price tag? The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious price tag. Twopence. A tragically low price, you might say. Though perhaps the going rate for aging waxwork is riddled with cracks. And yet you sold it to the portly gentleman for an exorbitant £200. The sort of plucky behaviour is sure to attract the attention of Scotland Yard. Isn't that so, madam? I do not. Yes, the waxwork you sold has already been seized by the police and remains in the custody as we speak. The old man must be reunited with his grave in the special exhibit and not a moment too soon. Conclusion. Discovered already. Nah, it's not. Nah, it's okay. Don't think much about it. Like, I don't think there's such thing as like half like or dislike or whatever. I think in general, as long as you try to keep it related to the stream. Maybe if there's any other people around the chat at the moment, no, but like just now or stuff, maybe just friendly or something. That's enough for me. Yeah. This thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle. Ta-dang! 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 She's still ready to throw wax on him for his bullshit, seriously. You're full of shit, Holmes. I see I've stunned you into silence. Yeah, not for the good reason. You have, Hurley, you have. And you've obviously upset this young lady in the process. Her cauldron looks awfully hot. If I could just bring up 1 point, Mr. Sholmes. The notorious Naruhodo 1 point. I'm all ears, my dear fellow. According to the deduction then, the special exhibit featured this old policeman. So, that would mean that he's the particularly ruthless murderer, wouldn't it? Ding 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 ding. The killer policeman, or the mole. Sorry? It was a mysterious series of murders that rattled the capital only last year. The police rushed to the scene every time, only to find the culprit had disappeared into the ether. And it turned out the culprit was a policeman himself, a senior officer by the name of Otomole. So you mean that's who the sinister-looking old man was there supposed to be? Indeed, it is a particularly grim face, is it not? Unforgettable, in fact. Yes, I remember that odious countenance only too well. But is £200 a lot of money for a wax model? It will be enough to afford one of the latest steam carriages if that puts things in perspective. So it is quite a lot then. Is there anything else you wish to add? Before I melt you down. He's dead. That bubbling wax is looking more and more ominous. The smell of all that molten wax is starting to worry me. Mr. Sholmes did more or less accuse her to her face, so I think I might have to call on your assistant to Iris, if that's alright, to make some minor corrections to the Great Detective Great Deductions. Of course it's alright. We'll soon set things straight. Well, let's get started then, shall we? Before Madame Taspels vents her anger. That's what I'm waiting to hear, my dear fellow. So, Madame Taspels, in accordance with our agreement, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work. But I'm the one doing the job for you. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is aloof here in the museum. The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding so helpfully from your bag. In my estimation, some £200. That is all my own money. So what does this large sum of money reveal? Not as much as the involuntary glance you cast it will see, Madame Taspels. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by the public notice. Ta-da! She definitely looked in this direction, it's true. But I'm not sure she's selling her waxworks even for £200. Oh? She must pour her heart and soul into making them, don't you think? Over and above the wax. If you were me, I wouldn't sell them for anything. For that much money, I would. But it sounds like that makes me a bad person. I mean, they're called commissions, so art commissions. Well, anyway. I'll note the £200 could have some other significance. Let's follow that furtive glance again and see if there's anything that could explain it. Anything in this area, huh? Anything in this area? Oh, I can turn around. There, this thing. Oh yes, let's see. Dear Madame Taspels, we have taken the prisoner from this room. The price for his safe return is £200. Have the money ready by noon on 23rd October. This is a ransom! The sort of thing that's left behind when someone's kidnapped. Yes, it's a ransom note. Exactly. So it's correct. The significance of the £200 is revealed by the ransom note. Quite so, and we must congratulate these criminals on their inventiveness of abducting a waxwork. £200 is no small ransom fee, yet you clearly intend to pay it. The model in question has special importance, so I put together all the money I have. In summary then, the £200 you have in your handbag is ransom money. Now, let's explore the next curiosity with which we are presented. Who is the portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? It will appear the man has suffered a severe shock, the cause of which is clearly known to you. Did she have mugged him for money or something? Unfortunately, madam, keeping secrets does not appear to be a forte. What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the £200. No? So if the wax was kidnapped, where does that leave us in terms of who this man is? We could then ask him when he comes round. I think the point aside is to understand the beauty of the deduction process, Iris. Yes, you're right. Hurley's trying so hard, we mustn't let him down. Well, There's little doubt that he suffered a shock. That much seems clear. But in that case, what's Madame Tuspel's trying to hide? Let's have a closer look around. Around her? Long hair braid. Her hand? Oh? Oh! Wait! There's another hand! This is Madame Tuspel's right hand, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a guy's hand. Yes, it must be. I can clearly see a left hand after all. Oh, but wait a minute. This is a left hand as well, look. Don't say such creepy things, Clarence, please. And it seems very stiff too. In fact, it's really hard. You mean it's made of wax? She brained him with this wax hand, huh? But that such a shocking blow was, of course, the waxwork hand. Indeed, with a solid waxwork limb, one could deliver a very substantial blow. How could you? The hand protruding from the bottom of your cape. It ought to be a right hand, but closer inspection reveals that in fact it is a left hand. And somewhat masculine as well. In other words, it does not belong to you, madam. It is the hand of a waxwork model. Should I rip the hand off one of her waxwork figures or something? Or is there like a spare one lying around? Oh, there's a ball joint. I see. So it's literally like a doll. You can pose it and stuff. Oh, so she picked up a damaged hand. She didn't damage it herself. Okay, got it. So you mean the arm? Yes, this gentleman saw fit to try to remove it as a souvenir. I would brain him with the hand if he tried to do that, man. You try to damage my stuff and I'll brain you with it. Like taking a whole branch of a cherry tree and go to view the blossom, right? Worse than that. That cherry blossom branch is public. This is privately owned. This is theft. This is freaking theft, man. I'm afraid I had to teach the man a lesson. You confronted the man and tried to take the arm back. And the result, the scene we see before us, he was knocked unconscious. A point we may need to revisit later, but for the time being, we have our conclusion. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit has been kidnapped. Ta-da! Kidnapped! Dong! Austin Anime, thank you for the follow! Hope you enjoy Ace Attorney. Thank you! The question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands. Literally changed hands. Let's consider that problem for a moment. You cannot possibly... Hi, it's great. The stream might not actually continue for much longer actually. I think it'll probably end after this investigative process done, but it's great so far. Nice. Just a good day. Stay at home, playing games, preparing art commission, had nice lunch, had nice breakfast, had nice bubble tea. It was a good day. How's your day? Is it good? What immediately strikes me about this conundrum is this young man standing over there. Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we need only observe. That's good. It's always good when someone considers their day good, because that means they were productive, I guess, or at least they enjoyed themselves. According to Mr. Sholmes, the yellow neckerchief is a sign to other policemen that some crime is underway. A way of communicating with his colleagues without revealing the identity, yes. It's a secret that's closely guarded by Scotland Yard. Oh yeah, wait. I just saw, you should just go to sleep, you're sleepy, it's fine. Secret is closely guarded by Scotland Yard, that Mr. Sholmes didn't hesitate to give away. Well, uncovering secrets is any true detective's nature, of course. Right. Anyway, judging from Madame Tuspel's reaction to Mr. Sholmes' deduction, I think perhaps we might not have identified the man quite correctly. Neckerchiefs. Wait, what? Huh? Oh wait, his arm is missing. What the? Man has stopped sticking on his shoulder where the arm should be. Ah, well that settles that then. Right, this isn't a real person at all. His entire arm's been ripped off from the shoulder down. His arm's been? Yeah, his arm is gone. Cause this is the Madame Tussauds reference. You know the exhibition full of wax figures, right? Yeah, it's a reference to it. It's called Madame Tussauds here. So this figure is a wax figure. Yeah, don't worry. It's not a real guy who got his arm ripped off. Of course, that ties in what we just found out. Like a visitor came, wanted a souvenir of this place and attempted to rip an arm off a model. In retaliation, Madame Tussauds caught him and brained him with the arm, and he's now unconscious on the floor. Dang. Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we need only observe his shoulder stout. No such boneless human walks the earth, of that I can assure you. In other words, the man standing here, a young Sergeant John Clay, is in fact, defying all odds, a waxwork model. I seem to remember it was you who concluded he was a real person in the first place, Mr. Sholmes. He has become quite a celebrity in London, being the winner of no less than 3 policing awards last year. I simply had to make a model of the man. Naturally, what other explanation could there be? And it was this detective's arm that was pulled off by the man on the floor in the special exhibit, wasn't it? Next, we turn our attention to the old man set before him with a particularly unsightly visage. I've been watching closely and he hasn't moved a muscle, almost in fact as if he were a waxwork. Ah, but your reaction only confirms my suspicions, madam. I noticed it at once, of course. Observe. The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious price tag. Sus. A killer policeman called Otomo, was it? Was he well known? He was all over the papers last year, but I can't say I know what he looks like. It's a very low price though. 2 pence isn't much money. Only enough for a few measly hours of gas in Mr. Garrett's delightful lodgings, fun fact. So this is the special killer taken from the special exhibit, is it? Fake price tag, yeah, I think rather than fake price tag, I think the price tag is for the scarf. It's only for the scarf rather than the entire figure. So this is the special killer. The waxwork that somebody stole from the museum and tried to ransom for £200. Is this crusty old killer policeman Otomo? Really? Perhaps we should have a good look around again and see if another idea crops up. I'm pretty sure that's just the price of the tag, so... Oh, wait, what? He's sleeping or something? Shouldn't be fast asleep though. He's not tapping his foot consciously then. You mean... must be a twitch. Never mind that. The point is, waxworks don't tap their feet. Or twitch. Waxworks indeed do not stream on Twitch. And look at his arm too. We've seen a scarf like that somewhere else around here, haven't we? Ta-da! The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious switch. Even the most realistic waxworks do not exhibit a twitch. In other words, this splendid old man is in fact a genuine member of Scotland Yard. Slight shift in your choice of adjectives then. We look so done with him. Good acting, my guy, I know, right? he just like I have made no mistake. You have simply misunderstood me. And there you have it. Well, Madame Tussauds? Well, what? It was me who contacted the police and demanded that someone come in the first place. He is clearly fatigued. He is sound asleep. But then, what's this tag about showing a price of 3 pence? No doubt the price tag of the muffler, which is the old Bobby purchased recently at a local market. Yep, it's just for the price of the scarf. And I presume we observed the scarf tied around his arm. Does that not strike you, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, the secret sign used by detectives to show that some criminal activity is currently underway. Of course, because, as you know, there has been just such criminal activity happening here. As you deduce from the very beginning, detective. So, it would seem that we finally arrive at the truth. The waxwork of the especially ruthless killer from the special exhibit has been kidnapped for a ransom of £200, and Scotland Yard are already investigating. But the model's whereabouts remain a mystery. That concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle. That concludes my great deduction of the horrifying puzzle. What do you mean you, Sherlock Holmes, with me? Still a mystery. Deduction complete. Elementary. All sorts of people visit my museum here. Men and women, young and old. Sometimes they drop in just for a short time on the way back from the pub. I welcome them all. But if anyone tries to damage my exhibits, I do not take it lightly. Anyway. Whoa! She's so cool. Your great deduction was even more enchanting than I have been led to believe. Hey, this is only the starting part of the case, so this part is still simple, so thank you. It was a great pleasure, my dear madam. I'm gratified that you enjoyed the spectacle. But seriously though, Taspia is so pretty. Like her movement is so smooth and elegant. And as for your rough customer, I've no doubt he'll regain shortness consciously and return home. What concerns me more is the waxwork from the special display, if he was indeed genuinely abducted. Yes, tragically, it was. Then I will ask you to recount to us the events regarding the stolen waxwork. In as much detail as possible, if you please. Very well. But after I have told you what I know, I must insist that you return to your work of pretending to be a wax statue. Ding! The talents of a great detective could be put to better use, I feel, but as you wish. The stolen waxwork! Tell us more about the stolen waxwork, please. It was some days ago now when I came in here one morning. I immediately noticed that a waxwork was missing from the special exhibit here. It is your most prominent display, so that's why the curtains were closed. And I found the ransom note in its place. The culprit must have broken in during the night and taken it then. So the waxwork that was stolen, it was a model of some horrible criminal, I suppose. Of a particularly horrible criminal, in fact. The killer who left a more profound scar on society than any other, I would say. The professor? Who? Not a name I've heard of. Who is this professor? So, Mr. Naruhodo, it seems the circle is complete. Sorry? It is? The professor case happened around the time I was born, didn't it? Oh, that's like 10 years ago then. Indeed, it did, Iris. 10 years ago, a series of murders that rocked the capital. 10 years ago? You're not gonna tell me this what traumatized Lord Zix, right? Exactly the time that Boran... Oh shit, I fucking knew it. Graduated from university, in fact. What? Surely he's not saying? He is. So the big event that changed Mr. Reaper's life. As you've surmised, it was the professor case. We don't know what the professor case is. Who was this professor then? Who? What? Where? Why? How? When? It was a series of gruesome murders that had all of London gripped in terror a decade ago. After 5 victims were killed, the man was arrested and put to death. And now he's immortalized here in wax for all of Londoners to admire and enjoy. Though of course, he happens to be absent at present on account of the abduction. But I don't understand. How is all this related to Lord Van Zix? Turn him from a cinnamon roll into a cinnamon roll. You must first understand, my dear fellow, why is it that the professor earned such infamy. It was due to the victims he chose. Some of Whitehall's finest. What's Whitehall? What do you mean, Hurley? Those murdered by the professors were some of the highest members of the British aristocracy. Shit, you're not gonna tell me it's Lord Zig's family or something, are you? Members of the nobility, even royalty, it sent shockwaves through the country's administration. Members of the... wait, of course. What Professor Harebrain said. Let's bet maybe you watch the mask. Interesting thought. Possible. Maybe. Maybe he took the head off and used it as a disguise or something. Lord Van Zig from family noble blood. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me that like Lord Zig's family member was killed or something? Gosh. Yeah, bye. You're the 5th victim that led to the professor's arrest. Oh shit, if his family member got killed, no wonder he got turned into a cinnamon roll, man. The last of the killer's prey was a young noble by the name of Van Zix, isn't it? Clint Van Zix, I fucking knew it. Freaking knew it. Here we go again. I'm sure you can piece together the rest for yourself. In the wake of his older brother, oh shit! The young Baroque pursued a career as a prosecutor. And eventually became the Reaper we know today. Oh shit! Don't tell me the painting in his office is his older bro then. I had no idea Lord Van Zig has such a tragic past. Same! This is awful! This is freaking awful! What have they done to our Lord Zigs? Seriously! Well, I'm afraid that's all I can say on the matter, for a time being at least. After all, I have work to do. Ding! As a work exhibit. I'm afraid I shall have to excuse myself as well. Oh yes, of course. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Bro! It's not about bro moment anymore, it's a bro moment. Bro! Bro and bro is not the same. Well, none of the predicted scenarios I've been analyzing involve you coming to visit me here. Oh shit, they're friends. The chapters not ended, but we have reached the checkpoint, I think. Yeah. After this scene should probably be the save point, and then the next scene will be the court case. But we're not gonna do that today. Yeah, we're gonna do that another time. We'll end after we reach the checkpoint, because it is 1:30 a.m. It's been too long, it really has. I'm glad to see you, Baroque. Oh shit, it's been 10 years and here we are, everything in a prison of all places. Oh man, oh shit. I can't forgive myself for what happened to Mr. S, man. I just can't. I still can't believe it could happen. Dude. Right, it's Lord Zix. That's Lord Zix. He is so good looking, and my friend calls him a drama queen, and it's actually true. Cause he's superly overly dramatic. Like he has very like exaggerated gestures, and like the way he points and stuff, everything. And so my friend calls him the drama queen, and I can't disagree with her. Tomorrow the court will decide. My good man. I have a young Eastern man acting for my defense. He seems reliable enough though. It was an accident. A terrible accident. He assures me he can prove it. Lord Zeke, you're not gonna fight me on this, are you? You also want to see your friend. You don't think your friend killed him, right? If you don't think your friend did it, can you at least cooperate with me on this matter in court? Don't fight me too hard, okay? Yeah, going to prosecuting on you. Yes. Oh man, he looks and sounds so bad about it. He is his husband though, his super mega husband though. I wanna just like look after him forever. Put him. He looks like he live a hard life, and by the sounds of it now, he has lived an extremely hard life. But he is still a good lad who fights for truth and justice, and I think he deserves all the hugs and pets and money and everything he wants and deserves. Since I returned to England, I heard a lot of stories. Baroque, are you really? What? Never mind. I know you have my best interest at heart. He's a good guy. Wouldn't trust anybody else. Of course, I fully understand. Thank you, Baroque. Until tomorrow then, I'll see you in court. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, at least Lord Zig's probably not going to be too antagonistic with me in court tomorrow. If he does, then well, as per the usual, I guess. Okay, say he is, yeah. He only looks mean, but he's super nice. Okay, now they got a save point. Good time to call it a night. Seriously, this investigation part is actually quite long. It normally isn't this long, but it was almost, according to timestamp, like almost 4 hours long. 3 hours 15 minutes. Normally it's about like 2.5 hours ish to about 3 hours. Not almost 4 hours, but oh well. It seemed to be a quite important case after all, so maybe that's why. Okay, I shall buy. Where's my? Yeah, okay. So I shall head out to sleep, and you should too as well. It's 1:30 for both of us. If there's anyone else in the stream as well, thanks for coming. See you. Thanks for all the follows as well. See you. Bye bye. Have a good night's sleep. Have a good night's sleep, or afternoon if it's not nighttime for you. Thanks for coming. See you in the next stream, hopefully. Bye bye.